it is time for the sound that many of you know and hopefully love. Regardless, it has to happen on Mondays. Let me check. Let's go, big baby. Let's go, everybody. It is Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. That means we are live on the Dancy Bearded YouTube channel. My name is Dan, and we've been doing this for over 7 years now, and appreciate every single one of you carving out a piece of your Monday to spend with us. On your way in, if you guys don't mind, 2 quick things. One, I really do hope you do, and then the other is just an amazing bonus. Number 1, did you hit the thumbs up, the like button? And then number 2, if you'd like to share this out with some friends, it would be amazing if we could have some more people in here to increase the vibes, the community, and maybe help somebody's day. Today, we have a history lesson. Let's go, big baby. Yes, a really, really good history lesson on an ancient civilization. Now, in the chat, do we have any guesses at which civilization I'm going to cover? I'm not even going to give you guys a hemisphere or a time range or anything like that, but an ancient civilization. And there is a beard involved, an important beard, actually. But outside of that, you guys, we have a Florida man story. We got this or that. We got free giveaways. But I'm excited for that history lesson. You guys asked for it. It is my job to listen. So what up, Rick, Karen? Dave, what's going on, guys? We got George, Lorenzo, Tim Barry, Daryl, Salt and Pepper, Rob, Leo, Beardo, Kenny, Shadow, Rod, Sarah, Papa. Who else we got in here? We got Nick in the house. What up, Nick? We have Steven, Craig. We got Ratman. What up, Ratman? That's a good name. John, welcome. Simple Man, Warren, Rod, Baker, Mike, Aaron, Dylan, Jason, Brandon, Edgar, Michael, Lord. What up, Nomics? Good to see you, man. Arizona Ed, Big Red, Chris, Dennis. Who else we got in here? Jason, 404, Miles, Firefighter, Abe, Emily the Queen, Anthony, Wheels, Dynamite, Doug. We got Matthew, Rod, JB, Eric. What's up, everybody? We are putting in the chat guesses of which ancient civilization history lesson we're going to go over today. Ancient civilization. And hey, if you're lurking, you're listening, you're watching from a distance, I respect it. I appreciate it. Try and get involved in the chat. You might mess around and have some fun. You might mess around and make some friends. You might mess around and increase your positive vibes. Woo! Okay. We've got Aztecs, Vikings, Mayans, Mesopotamians, the Greeks, Hammurabi. We got the Carthage. I already did Carthage. That was a good one. Egyptians, and I have done the Greeks before. I think I've done the Egyptians on the show. Yeah, Dennis, Onyx is fantastic, man. I've tried that for a while now. Who else do we have in here? The Floridians. We will be covering them. There's no doubt about that. All right, no one has guessed. Blackbeard, I did a video on him. Pirates, no. No one has guessed what it's going to be. I have covered the Chinese dynasties before. I believe I've covered the Shang and the Han. We got Mayans, Mongolians, ancient Texans, the Mongols. No one's got it yet. I'm not going to tell you if you do, but no one has gotten this one yet at all. All right, awesome, 404. Appreciate it, man. So it's going to be a good one. Yeah, it's going to be what's up, August? It's going to be a really, really good one. So I'm doing a history lesson today because you guys dang near demanded it last week, and it's on an ancient civilization. Nope, not the samurai or Sumerians or conquistadors are a little bit involved. Barbarians, no, Michiganders. I can tell you the conquistadors are a little involved. That might give it away to some people or at least narrow it down. But yeah, we do have some Spanish making an entrance here. All right, we've got some history buffs in the building. All right, we got some history buffs in the building. So stay tuned, you guys. It's one of my favorite lessons. I actually invited Maddox's soccer coach, who's the best soccer coach I've ever seen, in, and he actually took a trip to the location where this ancient civilization is located or was located. So we'll get into that, guys, and we'll get it going early. But, man, shout out to everybody in here tonight. This is going to be fun. This is going to be good vibes. You guys know when we got Dr. Nick's in the house, the community comes through strong. I will invite you guys. We'll talk about it on stream, but I'll invite you guys. I stream on the Dr. Nick's YouTube channel every Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern with Nick, the owner. You get an unfiltered, long-form, transparent version of conversation with the owner of this company and myself. If that sounds good to you guys, make sure you subscribe to their channel. I'll actually drop a link in the chat. It is 100% free for you to go click that subscribe button for the live stream to their channel, to just support their channel. They're doing free giveaways tonight. They got a crazy deal tonight. So it's entirely free. And Justin says, what's your email for Beard Advice Live? I'll put it down below. It could not be any more simple, Justin. It is beardadvicelive@gmail.com. beardadvicelive@gmail.com. And yeah, I mean, Mr. Jones says, let's be serious. It's Dan and Nick Tangent Hour. That's true. That's true. We do go on a lot of tangents. Kyle, a little bit nicer, says it's always a good time. That is true. Now, the tangents are very, very fun. Yep. Very, very, very fun, man. We have a great time. And Simple Man says it's a great vibe. I just can't always tune in because I'm at work during that time. Hey, and we always appreciate the replay views as well. And Kay says, Dan, I saw your story that he tried out for a new soccer team. I'm soccer illiterate. Didn't he just recently make the team he's on? Yeah, so soccer world is crazy. So Maddox's main soccer club, his real club is Liverpool. So he plays for the Liverpool Academy based in Michigan. It's Liverpool Central to be specific. That is his club. Now, in soccer, you do all sorts of things outside of your main club. So, for example, he plays futsal, and I'm his coach. We're the Michigan Mambas. Pretty dope name, if you ask me. He also is on the Crew Futures team, which is like their pre-academy. And then he also, and so that's the MLS side, which is a pro league. And then on the USL side, which is another pro league, he is on the USL Youth, a.k.a. Super Y, which is a summer team. So he's got the Crew, which is outside of his club. He's got Super Y, which is outside of his club. He has futsal, which is outside of his club. And then he has his main club team, Liverpool. And so he has not left the new team that he made and is a leader on and killing it. And they're, in my opinion, the best team in the state. It's just an additional thing. So, yep. And Craig says, first week of February, I'll submit again for Beard Advice Live with my follow-up photos after the big trim in Anaheim. Yes, Craig is going to officially be a beard model. He's going to be on stage modeling that facial hair. Yeah, it's awesome. Maddox is busy. It's the only way we operate. Yeah, it's the only way commands know how to function. That's the only way it's like, I don't know if it's actually true about sharks. I know not all of them, but they always say, right, if a shark stops swimming, it dies. That's kind of us. Yeah, that's how we rock and roll. And Kay says, oh, wild. Yeah, soccer world is a whole different world than most sports. It's just, there's so many branches that go off of it. Luckily, my boys are utterly obsessed. That's all they want to do. That's all they want to talk about. And I couldn't be happier with the journey, man. It's really, really fun. So again, guys, quick check-in. Did you hit the thumbs up? Did you share the stream out? That's just my gentle reminder for this free content, free giveaways, free donation of the time to the community. I think that's a fair transaction to ask for from you guys there. And thank you, Karen. And in the chat, guys, let's do a quick little check-in. See how everybody's doing. Hey, Donald, 1 to 10, how you guys doing overall? Mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever you guys want to be able to kind of comment on here. 1 being the worst, 10 being you've never been better. You keep peaking. Life just keeps getting better and better and better. Hey, I hear you, Rob, man. I'm sure it's what we talked about. So I feel you, man. Here for you, dude. You know it'll pass. A new chapter, better chapter. But drop in the chat, guys. 1 to 10. How you doing? Physically, mentally, emotionally, anything like that. Yeah, absolutely. And so put that in the chat and let's see where everybody is at. Family medical stuff. I feel that, man. Yeah, I feel that. Violet stayed home from school today because she had a fever and her head was hurting. So she's got something, but she was just the sweetest. Most of you guys know Violet's crazy, ADHD'd out, and just wild. Right, she's the younger sister of two crazy brothers, so she kind of lives fight or flight and always chooses fight. It's kind of like her life motto. But when she's sick, she turns into the like sweetest little girl, the neediest cuddler, and she was so sweet today. Yep, so sweet today. Gallbladder surgery tomorrow. All right, man, let's keep those vibes up. You know we got your back. You know we got you, Dylan. But yeah, Kenzie and I are sick with something that's not COVID or flu. All right, we'll get better. The stuff is going on right now. Not feeling good. Yeah, and she just, if you guys have like crazy kids that get sick, their eyes just kind of get low. And she's like, Dad, can you get me some cucumbers? And so she's just kind of and so I think we're keeping her home again tomorrow just to be safe. It's actually Violet's birthday on Thursday, and she's having a birthday party, our first ever kids party hosted at our house. Wish us luck. It's only like 5 or 6 girls, so nothing like the craziest. But we want to make sure she's healed and rested, and we also don't want to be the family that sends their sick kid to school and gets everybody sick. And so she stayed home today, and it just kind of kicked her butt. But when we would give her medicine, right, to kind of bring the temperature down, because she was running a fever, it would like bring all the life back into her. And thank you, Jody. And so it'd bring all the life back into her. But yeah, Violet is turning 6 on Thursday, man. Crazy, 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 crazy. What happened to that little baby? So yep, Violet's birthday Thursday, birthday party this weekend, soccer all around it. Come on now. And so yeah, stay home. Yeah, it's better just to rest up, play it safe. Get fully back. I've seen a lot of people kicking around sickness lately where they try to come back too early and then they haven't quite kicked it. And yeah, what's up, Bart? Welcome. All right, y'all. Let's get into the show. She was just, Rican, it just didn't it seem like we were just talking about her birth in the community like now? Like it seems like that. Everybody make sure you're getting your vitamin C. If you have the ability to get some vitamin D, that's huge. And just get up and get moving. Yeah, get up and get moving. Okay. And yeah, awesome. Very happy birthday. Love the hat. 1-1 just like previous giveaway. Yeah, dude, they have great merch. And we'll talk about their merch today, by the way. January 12th. We're in mid-January. Oh, man. Only thing I think of when I see like mid-January is, it's time to get ready to prepare taxes. Not fun. Not fun when you have like 17 different 1099s. Oh, yeah, not right, Jody? And Jody's one of the day one friends here. He's got an OG hat on in the picture and everything. When we were trying to figure out a name, yeah, it's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Crazy. But yeah, guys, tax season coming up. I'm just not going to worry about it till that day comes. Companies have till the end of the month to send out all the tax forms, so I don't do that. And yep, are we all past messing up on 2025? If you guys notice on the screen here, I did put 2026. When I was a teacher, I was bad at that. bad at it. But now as a civilian, not teaching, I'm a little bit better. So 2026. And as we go through, guys, what's up, Wes? Please make sure you are live. YouTube is going to do its YouTube thing. Sometimes it'll buffer and lag, and it'll make you guys behind on the stream. You just want to make sure you're live by activating, what up, Tony Blood? By activating the screen. And from there, seeing if there's the word live in one of the corners. And if there's a red dot, you're live. If there is not, then click the word live or refresh the stream. Yep, click the word live or refresh the stream. What up, freaking frack? I see you guys. So welcome. Hey, popping in just before bed. I appreciate you coming in, hitting that thumbs up, get some sleep, and check out the replay. Yes. 40 days till spring training. All right, let's go Tigers. I'm hoping we can get this Scooble negotiation all worked out. They're going to mediation, so yep. Any plans for a Disney meetup again this spring? I think so. We just booked a spring break trip. We are not staying at Disney or Universal because that's wildly expensive. But we are doing like a Marriott type place. We used points. Let's go. Drained all of our points, but that's okay. It'll be worth it. And I'm not for sure yet, but I do believe we will have a Disney Springs meetup again, and it's going to be the last week of March. Probably, if I had to guess right now, thank you, Baker. If I had to, I wasn't live. What was the mediation? Oh, that's a baseball contract. Tigers want to pay this much, the pitcher wants this much, and they can't meet in the middle. If I had to guess right now, I would say March 31st. Yeah, March 31st. I will be in New York City for the IBS, the International Beauty whatever. So, yeah, I will be in New York City there with Beard Octane and teaching. So, yep, I'll be there. And then Anaheim, the first weekend of February, I'll be teaching there as well. So, yep. And again, guys, I would guess March 31st, we will do a Disney Springs meetup. That would be my best guess, but I cannot guarantee it. All right. Cannot guarantee it. Yeah, right. Our pool's tiny, Matthew. It'd fit you, me, and then like 2 kids. Me and Matthew are not small humans. We're jacked. Okay. Yeah. Are you planning on being at any beer competitions? I don't have any plans right now. No. I don't close the idea or the door, but no competitions right now. So, yep, I know. The irritable bowels, I know, dude. IBS Expo, which is one of the largest beauty expos in the country. The expos are now more and more being open to the public. Yeah, if there's one you're curious about, reach out. So, yep. All right, Nadal wants to know how to do the hand clicking thing. All right, I'm going to show you guys a demo, and then there's a poll. Can you do this? All right. Come here. Can you do this? It's snap, snap, clap. All right, so it's snap, snap, clap. The clap hand is the first snap. Snap, snap, clap. I do it on video sometime, and Nadal's like, you need to give a demonstration on how to do this. I love that I probably have 100 people at home right now doing silly things with their hands, but can you do this? You guys, put in the poll, and don't you lie. There's no way 80% of you can do this. When I do it in person, most people cannot do it. Ooh, good question, Chef. I don't know. Does the doctor plan on XO for February? That was their ood set. I'll let Jill and Nick answer that one. So yeah, right here. And no, and not even trying. Got no rhythm. At least you guys can own it. We got some liars out there. That's too big of numbers. JB said I did it in the gym a few times. JB, this does not count as a workout. All right? Bang, bang, clap. Okay? Got it? All right. Hopefully you guys got that one. Okay. I do believe we are starting off with Florida Man Monday. We'll do it kind of quickly, and then we'll get into the history lesson. Florida Man Monday, and then into the history lesson here. So if you guys are new here, I like to show stories from Florida because they are crazy. You should not be able to do that if you are not a Three Stooges fan. Understood. Respect. And so, what if the snaps are simultaneous? Can't be, Leo. Then it doesn't have the same. It doesn't have the same sound. You gotta go bang, bang, bang. All right. My dad taught me that exact same snap, snap, pop hand movement when I was a kid. Scuba. I told you to stop calling me dad in front of my friends. All right, buddy. It's getting a little bit too personal. Everybody say hello to Scuba. He's in the building. What up, Scoobs? Bang. Yes, sir. Scuba, I know you see that background right there. Come on now. All right. But on Mondays, I pull up a story, and Scuba, don't go anywhere. We got a good history lesson. Good history lesson coming. And I pull up a story, and I show the craziness of Florida and what's going on in Florida. And guys, see if you hit that thumbs up for Scuba being in here. See if you shared the stream out. Tell your friends, be like, Scuba's in Dan's stream. Scuba's in Dan's stream. Come on out, everybody. Let's show some love and how much this beard industry is dying. Come on. All right, but let's go ahead and get into a Florida Man story. Essentially, Florida's crazy, with a capital crazy. All right? It is absolutely wild. And if this story doesn't prove it, I don't know what will. Now, sometimes I spend a little bit more time on the Florida man story, but we do have the history lesson today. And then also, it's a little bit wild. I'll be honest. It's pushing the limits of my comfort on this one, but it just is so Florida. I had to include it. What up, Baboon? I had to include it because it's about as Florida man as Florida gets. Man, okay, let's see what we got here. Florida Man Monday, which we've been doing for years. We did this for a solid year before the HBO show. By the way, still talking to my lawyer on that one. Just kidding, I'm not. But I take it as flattery. No, they don't know I exist, but I still think it's super cool. De Jesus or De Jesus, yes, scuba does kick butt. We agree. All right, here we go. Bucky's in the Panhandle. That doesn't even count as Florida. You are in the South still. If you're in the Panhandle, you don't even count as Florida. You're in the South. What up, Andrew? Andrew had a great date. Couple looked beautiful. Proud of you, man. Proud of you, dude. This is a guy that he's alcohol-free since my birthday 7 years ago in May 11th. And we were at an establishment together. He was looking at the bar. I looked at him. I told him, if you take a step towards that bar, I will punch you in the face. And he did not go to the bar. I'm very proud. I've never been more proud of telling someone I'd punch them in the face than Andrew when we were in person. And I straight up said, hey, I will punch you in the face. Yeah, Georgia South. Nope, Bucky. Panhandle is not Florida. You guys have a whole different culture there. Oh, I did at Disney, too. I screamed at him that I'll punch him in the face. In the face. Yeah. All out of love. Straight up. I didn't want him drinking. He did not want that mollywop. Yep, he did not want that. All right, here we go on Florida Man. Get ready, you guys. Florida man found on construction site. You had to include that. Yep, you had to include that. He was at a construction site wearing lingerie. I think it's a French word. I don't really know what it means, but wearing lingerie. And he may have had on, some underwear that didn't have much lace or fabric to it. He may have had on, a couple of, And he had a device for shooting inside of a prosthetic two silicone things that go in a bra. Boobs! I'm talking boobs, guys. He was hiding the pew-pew inside of fake tatas in a red lace bra on a construction site. Kids, drugs are bad. Drugs are real bad. Yeah, real bad. My kind of guy, Scuba says. Yeah, nope. Yeah, where else is he supposed to hold the gun, right? Yeah, it was by his nipples. So this is Florida man. And the best part of it, he was ready to party. The best part of it was at a construction site. Homie, what are you doing? What are you doing? Don't, my brother. Nope, not. Somebody found. What's up, Robert? Imagine coming into the stream at this point and you don't realize what's going on. Like I said, I invited Maddox's coach, and I don't know if he's ever been into a stream before. He comes in right now like, Dan, what did am I in the right? Those things be thangin'. Heavies, if you know what, heavies. Insane. Yeah, insane. It's just, Ken, not going there. Not touching that one. Drugs are bad, you guys. Real bad. Don't, Hugs over drugs. Plants over whatever the heck this is. Construction club. Oh, man. Okay. it is time for the history lesson. And of course, once I gave the clue, a resident history teacher, aka Ken, did get the civilization. One of my favorites to teach about. One of my absolute favorites. And that would be the Inca Empire. Get comfortable, get your drinks, get your snacks. This is for entertainment purposes only. We have some fun with this one, you guys. The Inca Empire. Many of you have heard of Machu Picchu. What's up, Ryan? Many of you have seen the movie Emperor's New Groove. If you haven't, get your Emperor's New Groove on. All right? Come on now. It is an absolutely legendary civilization made in the mountains. And man, are you not entertained? And I got some good stuff for you guys here on this one. Yeah, they are absolutely known for their llamas. They are known for eating foods such as guinea pigs. I called them hot pockets. The way they would cook the guinea pigs is they would get these stones that they would put in the fire. They would open the guinea pig up, shove the stone inside the guinea pig, cook it from the inside out, and then pick it off of the stone and eat it. And I called them the hot pockets because the hot stone would go inside of it like a hot pocket. So yeah, that is the Inca Empire. And to give you guys some glimpses in, we're gonna kind of get from the beginning, establish the culture, and then from there we're gonna have like the end of this one. So, oh man, one day I'll do this trip for sure. One day I'll do the hike and get up to the top of Machu Picchu and see what's out there. Cusco, got to hit Cusco for sure. That was on Jeopardy last week. Interesting. What was it, Matt? What was the question? But yeah, so they would eat llamas, they would eat guinea pigs, but mainly they ate fruits and vegetables. They were not huge meat eaters because, shocking, at the top of mountains, you don't have a lot of meat. So they primarily, they primarily would eat plants from vegetables and fruit. And so, yeah, Kyle says, I call my wife a guinea pig. She's not thrilled. Yeah, no doubt. Potatoes. They actually had a beautiful assortment of potatoes. Their potatoes were multicolored, multi-shaped. A lot of them looked like turds, to be honest. But if you guys have ever had like purple potatoes or different colored ones, they likely had their origins with the Inca Empire. They also were highly known for dehydrating their food because they didn't really have the ability to refrigerate or anything. So they figured out if they removed all of the moisture, and especially if they froze it at the top of the mountains, it would last much longer. And so that would be really cool. Yep. Do they use alpacas too? Yeah. They would have some alpacas as well. Something along the lines of, this was the main meat source of the Inca. Oh, very cool. Yeah, they love their guinea pigs. Still to this day, they eat guinea. There's a lot of guinea pigs up there. And so I watch a lot of like travel videos in Peru. But the coming of age ceremony is how it starts off and was pretty cool. And Ken says the Polynesians made contacts with South America, traded potatoes for chickens, which came from Southeast Asia. We have their word for potato. Oh, very cool. I didn't know that. Love that, Ken. But their coming of age ceremony is when you were a boy of a certain age, you would get a pet llama. All right? You'd get a pet llama or alpaca. And, yeah, alpaca. So you get an alpaca, and you would raise this animal. It would be like kind of like your pet, but you would raise it until it was fully grown. And then on a certain birthday, when they believed you were becoming a man, what they would do is they would have you sacrifice that animal and then eat it. And the way you sacrificed it was by clubbing it in the head with a wooden club. That was how you became a man after, and then you dress up the llama in lingerie and send it to the construction site. And you'd become a man after you raised an animal just to kill it and eat it. That was their coming of age ceremony. That was a big one for them. They also were welcome to the club. Get it? Welcome to the club. They also were really big on having ritual sacrifices. So they would kind of use anything negative that they were going through as a sign from the gods. And the Inca gods were wildly interesting. I want to see, maybe I can find a picture. There's like this comic, kind of like Marvel that like does an illustration of the Inca gods, and it's pretty dang cool. Oh yeah, here we go. It's pretty dang cool what they looked like. So this would be in like an artist rendition of the Inca gods. Yeah, you got half llama, half human, a little bit of chest hair up there. You got the sun god. You've got the purple people eater. You got a couple different wild things going on. But those were their gods. So they had really interesting gods and love stories. And this god was married to that god. But essentially, Thanos, yeah. Essentially, if they had anything going wrong, such as a landslide, such as a drought, which was the most common, such as earthquakes, anything that was going on, they blamed it on bad vibes and the gods. And so then they needed to offer sacrifices to those gods. Well, easily. Inca, Aztec, and Mayans are all evenly interesting. It just is different lanes. Trust me. I know these as well as any humans on the planet. They're all wildly interesting. It's just different. And so they would have stuff go wrong, and the ritual sacrifice would happen based on the level of severity. And so the like lower level severities would be they would strangle a kid to death. All right, we got a little drought, let's strangle a kid. If there was something like an earthquake, then they would club a kid to death. Eesh, yikes. Okay, strangling kids, clubbing kids, and it was always kids, by the way, always. And then if it was the most serious, if they felt like there were landslides and earthquakes and all sorts of things going on, the main way that they would do a ritual sacrifice is they would, in the mountains, bury a kid alive to give that feeding, a live body to the gods. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the ice mummy. So cool is so cool to cover. Perfectly preserved, sacrifice. Exactly. And so what they would do is they would bury them alive in the mountains, and it was usually a sacrificed young lady. And the way that they would sacrifice them, or how you would get this, is your family would nominate you. Your family would nominate you, and they would only pick the most coveted, the most pure, the most innocent, the most intelligent. They would nominate you, and then if you were selected, it was like the greatest honor of all time. And yeah, why the kids? Because they thought it was pure. They thought it was innocent. They were giving the best of the best to the gods. Hey, my guy, J Mo, what up, dude? And so we got all the YouTubers in here tonight. I love it. And so, yeah, they would offer them to sacrifice. And yeah, sometimes literally it was the chief's kid. Now, they were also kind of creepy because they had this team that would go around to the different spots of the Inca Empire. And what they would do is they would recruit the best and brightest young girls, usually around the age of 12. Then they'd bring them to the capital city, and they would teach them how to be these like sophisticated young ladies. And then when they were there, they essentially were setting up their new wives system for the royalty. It was crazy. They'd pick out these very young girls. Hey, what up, Bill? Happy belated birthday, man. They'd pick out these young girls, groom them, get them ready, and then they would marry them off to the high-achieving officials. And yeah, Ken's right. They'd feed them high protein for a year to get them really healthy, and then they gave you corn beer to get you drunk, some coca leaves. They love their coca leaves. And then hike you up, pass out, then freeze. Yep. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. And then, of course, they are known for their road system, thousands of miles of roads made by hand with rocks into the mountains. They had a really cool mail system where they would have two different people working at a time. And this is where you get those rope bridges that they actually still to this day make out of grass. They dry the grass, they do a ceremony every year. It's really cool. I want to go to that. They get super drunk while they do it too. By the way, make these rope bridges super, super drunk. But what they would do is they would have these two, like, let's say, mailmen, and they would work at a station. And Yeah, the beating heart ripped out and then taking a bite out of it to show people. Ooh, don't get me started on the Yucatan. Yeah, yep, absolutely. But they would go from station to station, and essentially it was like a relay race in a baton. They would run the mail from one station to the other, and you had two people working because one had to be there when the other one was running, and it gave you a chance to sleep while the other person was on call. And so they would do this over thousands and thousands of miles. And so, yeah, Machu Picchu was what was the name of it, Ken? The hidden city, the lost city? And it was like, it always had these rumors, always had these myths about this hidden city up in the mountains. And they didn't discover it until like 1890s is what comes to the top of my mind. All right. Map the Machu in the late 1800s. When was the modern one? Because I want to say it was like late 1800s. Yeah, I want to say 1890s is when they like really came out, but we had word of it from well before then. Yeah, way before then. And so, yeah, pretty crazy. So really cool mail system. The roads are still used today. And then let's get into some of the meat of the history here, you guys. Yeah, some of the meat of the history. And that was, we had two brothers that were the leaders of the Inca, the royalty, and they had a disagreement about who should be the actual emperor and the ruler of the Inca. Well, they end up scrapping it out. One brother wins, and he's quite clearly the better leader and ruler. And then the Spaniards. The Spanish, the conquistadors, specifically Francisco Pizarro. Now, if you guys have not seen the Spanish conquistadors, they dressed like clowns. They had these like super baggy, colorful pants. They had warships and cannons and guns and dogs. When the Inca, for the most part, had wooden weapons and stone weapons. They were not entirely in the Stone Age. They did have some metalworking. However, it was mostly clubs and slingshots and all this stuff. Well, the Francisco Pizarro had an unbelievable advantage. There was an Inca myth, an Inca religious thought that there was going to be a god that was going to come save them, and he was a white bearded man. This is true. They had this long time religious belief that a white bearded man was going to save their empire and bring them into like enlightenment. Well, Francisco Pizarro actually had he had a straight, let me see if I can find a picture. He had a scuba beard. I'm not kidding. He had a scuba beard. Now, he is known for like the concept of like burning down the boats. So his guys, that actually didn't happen. That's one of the myths that didn't work. And so, yeah, let me see if Scuba's in here still. Look at that beard. He had a God of War, a Kratos, a straight up scuba beard, like well documented scuba beard. And so it was, yeah, so a white man with a beard, a Caucasian man with a beard was the myth, was the legend that was going to come save them. And so didn't the minds have a picture of a white guy in robes being drunk? Yeah, something along those lines. And so when he saw the local woman, yeah, Jesus, can't stop. They didn't actually burn the boats. But he gets to Peru, and all of a sudden, people start bowing to him. All of a sudden, people start like laying down on the ground, being like, oh my gosh, it's him. He's here to save us. And so he's like, all right, let me use this. Let me see what's going on. And essentially what he does is he ends up capturing one of the brothers, the Inca leader, and is holding him hostage. They set up a meeting with the other Inca leaders and say, we need all your gold, because the Inca were in the mountains. They had all of the resources. So much gold. I mean, boatload after boatload after boatload of gold. And yeah, nope, Channing, you're right. And what ended up happening is they set up this meeting, and it's a classic standoff where they are holding the Inca leader, and then the Inca have the gold. And they're like, you give us the gold. No, you give us the guy. No, you give us the gold. And they're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And they simply say, okay, we will give you the gold, and then you give us the Inca leader. Give us our brother, right? And they're like, gotcha. They give up the gold, and then the conquistadors strangle the brother to death in front of them. Strangle him to death after they've taken the gold, and essentially that just ends the Inca Empire as we know it. The war is very, very, very short. This is a very short-lived civilization. They were not around for very long, especially historically speaking, but very impactful, very interesting. And it was those Spanish, those conquistadors, ended up ending them on this one. So, yeah, yep. Apocalypto has some legitimacy to it. Obviously, there's some creative forgiveness there, but Apocalypto, even something like 300, the storyline of 300 is not terrible. Now, were there giants? Probably not. Was there an ogre and traitor? Not exactly, but a little bit. There are some really good movies that follow pretty good timelines. New leadership, Inca weren't popular with some of their, and that's the same thing, right? We've seen this with so many other areas where they take over all these areas out of fear, whether it's the Mayans or the Aztecs, especially the Aztecs. And then when the Spanish come in, the tribes that were conquered or treated poorly by these ancient civilizations, they're like, why are we going to help you? We're teaming up with the Spanish. They're promising us stuff. And so, yeah, it's very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Could have been giants. Could have been. I wasn't there. I can't say. So, yep, guys, that is the Inca Empire, from eating guinea pigs to sacrificing young ladies to the system of roads to two brothers having a civil war to Francisco Pizarro. You can't beat 1 million with 500 men in smallpox. You do it with disgruntled locals. Thank you. Thank you. They turned on each other. No doubt about that. So, yep, that is my history lesson. If you guys appreciate that, just make sure you hit the thumbs up. That's all I ask. That's it. And let's go ahead and get on with the bearded portion of the show. And thank you, Abe. I appreciate that. Hearing good feedback makes me want to do more of them, knowing that you guys enjoy these lessons. So, yeah, yep, absolutely. Yeah, Apocalypto is the Mayans, right? The easy way to remember the Mayans is we don't know for sure how they ended or where they went. We have some pretty good hypotheses and educated guesses, but we can tell you the date of the Inca. We can tell you the date of the Aztecs. The Mayans, we do have some mystery there. I think it was famine. I think that they spread out into other cultures and just kind of dissolved and left everything behind because of some kind of disease, some kind of lack of food, and especially where they were located. Tough living, tough environment. Okay, thank you guys. I appreciate it, man. All for entertainment purposes. Yep, entertainment purposes. Steven, just wait until we get to the giveaway section of the stream. Yep, cenote seemed to throw out too. Yeah, I think it was all food related. When you make your gardens based on floating on a lake, that's tough. When you're in the middle of a desert too, that's tough. It's tough. Aliens is thrown around. You're not wrong. All right. Do guinea pigs taste like chicken? Never had them, but I would guess so. Yeah. Thank you, Dylan. All right, guys. Also, again, I mentioned it earlier, but if you guys could, I'm going to drop a link in the chat. If you don't want to support Dr. Nick's by buying anything tonight or anything like that, if you could, just make sure you're subscribed to their YouTube channel. We do a live stream every Tuesday. I hope to see you guys tomorrow on that stream. Pop in. What's up, Notable? And check it out. So, yeah, 1 p.m. tomorrow. Hey, Kay, thank you. Thank you for the super sticker. Greatly appreciated. Thank you. All right. And so, yeah, guys, 1 p.m. tomorrow, we're going to do a recap on Command's Corner. And you guys can literally get to know Nick. You can also get to know Jill. She pops on stream from time to time, but she's always in the chat, holding it down, bringing that personality and all the fun. All right, let's see what's going on tonight from Dr. Nick's Big Baby. All right. It is pinned in the chat so you guys can see. But Code DANC is worth 15% off always from this company. And then tonight, you guys, and this is until 3 a.m. Eastern. What up, JB? Until 3 a.m. Eastern, aka midnight Pacific Standard Time. If you spend $50, you get a free mystery oil, full-size, beautiful 1-ounce oil from this company. And if you spend $100, you get to stack on that. Not only do you get a free oil, and, oh, man. That's so funny. I love it. I love it. Thanks, Vince. And you get a free oil. And then if you spend $100, you get a free shower product. So it could be a beard wash, beard conditioner, body wash, face wash, as well as the oil. And their free shipping is at $100. So spend $100, free oil, free shower product, and free shipping. That's pretty awesome. All right. So that's the deal that's going on tonight, everybody. On top of that, we'll take a peek at their website in a second here. Let's do it right now, actually. If you go over to products and then down to apparel, all right, go over to products and then down to apparel is the merch. Everything is 30% off. I keep waiting for the IPA to be in stock. Is it not in stock? Let's see. Beard oil. I think it is. Yeah, IPA is in stock. Go, 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 go. It's in stock. Yeah, that would have surprised me. But their merch, you guys, is 30% off. So if you're like, man, I really like that hat that Dan has on, regularly $32 down to $22, and you can use code DANC on top of that. All right, you can use code DANC on top of that. 30% off all of their merch, you guys. They have some super sick stuff like this heavyweight, heavy metal hoodie. It's one of those ones that's got that really heavy weight to it. It's got the big hood. It's got that really cool kind of heavy metal type logo on there. So check out the merch. Don't sleep on that. And I will say too, and they do have beanies. Once this merch sells out, it is gone. They essentially are doing this. They're doing this sale because they're going to have a whole new crop of merch coming in. So if you see anything that you would like, you guys, it is going to be gone pretty soon. Just dropped 115. Looking forward to trying the products. Let's go. You're going to love it. I have zero doubts or worries about this one. IPA was my first oil from the doctor. Super good. Let's go. Let's go. Eric has some stuff arriving tomorrow. Good to see you, dude. That's an OG of the channel right there too, man. Love it. And I'm here all out of my Dr. Nick's oil. Need restock. Truly a perfect time to do some restocking on this company. Yep. Truly. Dynamite says, I have 3 Dr. Nick's hats and 2 shirts. The quality is amazing. Amazing. I love that. Okay. And then again, guys, all sorts of different things from t-shirts to long sleeve shirts to the hoodies. 30% off all merch. Don't sleep on that deal because once it goes, it goes. Now, a little bit about this company, guys. They're out of Pembroke, Massachusetts. All right, Pembroke, Massachusetts. Chris, how would you describe the botanical and citrus? It is a beautiful citrus scent. It has a little bit of spring in the air, a little bit of kind of like herbaceousness. Love it. Absolutely love it. And they only make an unscented butter because they've tried to add their scents into the butter, and it just doesn't settle the way that they want. And they're not going to compromise the feel, the texture, the performance for it to smell in a certain way. Now, a little hack, if you want it to be scented, scoop the amount of butter that you want in hand, add a couple of drops of the scented oil in hand, melt it down. Now you have scented butter. Yep. So nope, their oils are 1 ounce, but it's that beautiful rectangle bottle that really not many other people are using these days. And so that's what's pretty cool about it. Yeah, pretty dang cool to have those unique bottles. Yeah, no doubt. And Darth says on Company Try, they'll be here, guys. They're not going anywhere. Don't feel any pressure or anything like that. So yeah, I'm ready to buy some Dr. Nick's. Let's go. Let's go. And it's JB's favorite scent is that Spring Botanicals. Herbal tea vibes for him. My mom just got her order in. That's so cool. That's so dang cool. I love that. And yeah, Jill's right. The butter, they may even drop the name beard butter and go with like butter or miracle butter because people use it on their tattoos, their pet paws. People use it to heal their scars and eczema and so many other things. So many other things. So, yeah. And Kenny says, they're the reason I normally don't buy scented butter anymore. I just make it whatever scent I want. Yep, absolutely. Okay. Feet, people use it on feet. The butter works magic. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. Nice, Brandon. Nice new picture too, man. Well, then my tattoos will be happy. Yes, they will. Yep, no doubt about it. Okay. Merch, 30% off. Nick and Jill. And they do have a little bit left of their, they have one seasonal oil, you guys, and it's Yule Tree. If you like real pine, like the actual smell of Christmas trees, get Yule Tree. It will not be back until July for Christmas in July. So if you like real pine, try the Yule Tree. You see little Santa Nick in the picture here. They have one left. Peppermint bark is sold out and will not be back until July. Their products, you guys, are 100% natural, and everything is even down to the essential oils. No fragrances. Nick created this company 10 years ago because he tried every product on the market, and he had very sensitive skin that would break out in red rashes and even bumps, especially on his cheek line. And he figured out that he is just not able to wear fragrance oils, and it needed to be essential oils. He also wanted to make an oil that is balanced for hair and skin. And so it's, it really, really, really is something that was created out of necessity, and so many different people love it. Chris said, I got the number 7 bundle. Wash conditioner is good too. Nice. Wes just got the Yule Tree. Let's go. Eric, thanks, man. He says, can't believe you remember me, Dan. I was very active back in 1920. Oh, I don't forget anyone, dude, for good or bad. Thankfully for you, very good. Had a career in the corporate world and had to clean shave, but always been lurking. New career and back to growing. Dude, I appreciate that. No, I remember you thoroughly. That's why I said you were an OG of the channel, man. I don't forget that stuff. Some people, as they start to ascend and grow, they forget those that helped get them there. I will never forget the people that helped get me there. I'm including everybody watching right now, but Eric especially, man. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt at all, dude. And Jill says, we have a lot of customers that are strictly unscented through our whole line. Skin can be picky. It's not your fault. True. Yep. Very, very, very true. And so love that, Saad. Yep. Okay. Also, they have a new product called and I'm going to go over this in a little bit, the Root, Rise, and Maintain system. For those of you looking for a growth system, we'll go over that. I helped develop it, love it. And if you are a first-time customer, not that this is ever really needed, they have a satisfaction guarantee, meaning you can try something tonight, and if you don't like it, they will make it right. They will refund, they will replace, they will make it right with you. That's how much they believe in their products. They know that all you need to do is try, and then you're hooked, right? They fully believe in their products, and they give back, which we'll talk about in just a little bit. Yep. And Darce says, almost 100% of people watching have hit the like button. Hey, thank you guys. If anybody forgot, I don't mind. I understand. But if you could, just check to see. Always appreciate it. Okay. Question. I'm ordering some product using DNC code. Subtotal is 54. Shipping is 8 plus discount is, all right. I'm not following, Channing. Help me out here. Help me out, Channing. And Jill can help in the chat as well. All right, let's see what else we got, guys. So the Root and Rise and Maintain. So they have a growth system that is 2 steps and then a Maintain, which offers a third one. Yep, absolutely. And Dan, do you think Nick might cut the beard game from his list of businesses if it's not one of his biggest earning businesses? Well, do I think he would cut this? I mean, life is about reality, right? You have to be able to make a profit to provide for your family and pay the bills, of course. He is not running a nonprofit or a charity. I do know out of everything Nick does, the beard side is his biggest passion. So as long as customers are coming in and it's growing and business is doing well, he would much rather cut other things. But he does have to live within the world of reality of paying bills and making sure he's providing for his family. And so as long as you guys keep coming out like you have been, he 100% has you covered. Yep. All right, Jill's got it covered. Awesome. All right, love it. Okay. Yeah, and Ratman says, just use real beard butter, not Beard Guy's trash. What a difference. Huge difference. Yep, huge difference. So, yep, and then Craig says, it's been a few years since I tried the oil from Dr. Nick's. It didn't seem to respond well to my beard, but it might be time to give it another go. Craig, and I'm going to see Craig in person in like 3 weeks, so he can like, and he's a much tougher guy than me and all of that. He could put me in a headlock if he needed to. Craig, I would be shocked, legitimately shocked, if your beard did not these days respond well to Dr. Nick's. I would be shocked if it didn't become one of your top 3 favorite oils. And you don't ever hold back. You would tell me otherwise. I would be, and I've already met Craig, personal friend of mine. I think we're at that point. I can say that. I would be shocked if you didn't love it. It really, I would be taken aback if that was something that you were not all in on. So yeah, that's just my thought on it. And he says, love the growth oil, butter, wash, conditioner, body wash, face wash, and everything else I've tried. Love to hear that. I think it would be worth giving a new shot to the oil, Craig. I really do. Our beards aren't wildly different. I know you got the color difference and you have that dry climate, but man, yeah, absolutely. Oh, super cool. My twin girls are battling dry skin. And guys, we're going to get to the question segment where you guys get to share. So many people have had potent feedback about this company and with their kids, that it cured their eczema. Not cured. They cleared up their eczema. That it was something that was helping on their dry hands or whatever it may be. It's wild how many people have potently spoke about this. Greg's halfway done with the second bottles of each Root and Rise. Nice. Okay, so real quick. They have a system. There is a step 1 right here. You will apply this every night until the bottle is gone. Once that bottle is gone, you're going to switch to every night applying step 2. And then all while, any mornings during the day, you can use the step 3, which is the peppermint rosemary essential oil. That is the system here. All backed by science-proved ingredients to wake up dormant hair follicles, all that jazz, you guys. That is something that will really, really make a difference for you. It will give you a chance. It's not a promise. It's not a guarantee. We're not doing like the snake oil salesman over here. But man, there's some people in the chat. I don't know if Philip's in here right now, but he messaged like yesterday he posted yesterday showing the improvement on his mustache from the Root and Rise system. So Philip, if you're in here right now, drop a comment. But yeah, he is right there. And I will say, Jeremy says, I have a thick, coarse beard looking for something to make it super soft so that'll last all day. So their scents will not likely last most of the day. They are essential oils. They're lighter. But the potency of how it works, all day. All day. Jeremy, my reputation is my career. This is what I do for a living, right? If I lose my reputation, I have nothing. If this does not help last more than 4 to 5 hours, I would be shocked. And they have a satisfaction guarantee. They would be shocked. I mean it. If you try it and it's not for you and you never want to come back to them again, get your money back. Period. End of story. That's how confident they are. It really is. Now, if you get your money back, don't ever come back, right? But if you're like, it's not for me, they will say, hey, we tried. No worries. No worries. What up, Moose? Good to see you, Dad. He's a dad. He's not my dad. He's just a dad. All right. And the scent lasts very long for you. Oh, good. That's awesome, man. You got a great sense of smell then. Yeah, love it. So, yep, if you're looking for some growth, you guys, the Root, Rise, and Maintain system, you can buy them separately. You can buy 2 of them. It's however you want to go about it. And then the Carrier Blend. It is a light, medium viscosity, flirting with medium, but I would put it on the light, medium side of things. Sunflower, jojoba, argan, and then the 2 stars of the show, Barrage and Marula oil. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, it's absolutely, absolutely amazing. Sunflower, jojoba, sweet almond, argan, barrage, marula. Find a, is it only available on the website? Yes, it is only available on their website, Jody. Find a filler in there. Find a cheap ingredient in there. Find an ingredient that's not purposeful. It doesn't exist. This is a blend. Now, to take it a step further, you guys. Hey, Mike, thank you for the membership, man. I appreciate that. If this is not enough, the people behind the scenes are unbelievably amazing humans. I do not hide the fact that I've gotten very close with Nick and Jill. I had no idea who Nick was before I was contacted for a review. This is not something where it's like, oh, we were friends. No, I've just come to get to know them over the last 3 to 4 years, and they're just great people. One of the things that they do is they give back. For every bottle sold of body wash, they donate an equal amount to the homeless of the greater Boston area. They did so many of these that they had to open it up. They were with Friends of Boston's Homeless. Now they have to have, I think it's called Anna's House or Anna's House. That's the restaurant here too, but it's some house there. And they had to open up to a women's shelter because they were selling too much and that they had to donate to multiple places, which is unbelievable. Hey, Big Red, come on, man. Come on, dude. Yeah. And Nick says, certain scents last longer than others. Peppermint, rosemary, and lavender and orange sandalwood last all day. And it depends on you. I saw Jill say some of them on Nick last through. Yeah, peppermint, rosemary does not last for me. Full disclosure. I'm okay with that. I like scents dissipating. I love it with a passion. It's so dang good, but it doesn't last for me. For some people, though, it just mixes with your pheromones, your skin, and yeah, even beards, the way your hair holds them. So it's absolutely different for everybody. But generally speaking, essential oils do not last as long as fragrance oils. So if you are looking for super loud scents, super long-lasting scents, I'm not going to say that, oh, you go get them. This is probably not what you're looking for there. However, I've said it time and time and time again. Your scent preferences will change as you go through this journey. And I will say, and some of you have come around, even the biggest skeptics of mine, MG, I'm looking at you. And when you're like, I love strong, I can only use really, you will come around. There will be a day where you're like, you know what? I can't do those strong scents anymore. I prefer lighter scents. I prefer unscented. You'll come around. It will happen. You just need to give it a few years. Yeah, you just got to give it a few years. Is it peppermint that is the smallest in size? Yeah, so mint scents and citrus scents have the smallest molecules, and they dissipate the fastest. Yep, spot on. Science. And Dr. Nick says amazing customer service. Yeah. So again, guys, if you are rocking with good people and you love that they do the right thing, they are giving back to the homeless, right? We've talked about it before, but they're massive advocates for, if you're going to try and get your life together, how about we at least help you feel clean so you can be confident going into an interview? Who wants to go to an interview thinking that they smell or they look not hygienic? Help someone get that baseline, feeling clean, feeling good, right? You guys know when you get a haircut, you're feeling fresh. You're like, oh, baby, you stand up a little bit taller. You're talking a little bit stronger. That's huge. Yep, that is huge. And so, again, they give back something that's absolutely amazing. Yep. And Dar says, they definitely seem like a cool company. Major props, Dr. Nix. Yeah. All right. And then, this is your time. Now, I've starred 21 of your comments already, but please share any feedback. And this could be, hey, I tried this scent. It wasn't for me, right? I already showed, Craig said years ago he tried it, wasn't responding to him well. But he said he liked every other product, to be fair. So any kind of feedback that you guys have, let's go in and see what you guys have been saying here. Big Red said, top 3 beard company in my weekly rotation. Wear Root and Rise nightly. Kenny says, their butter is the bomb for my deep treatment, and so is their peppermint rosemary oil. Big Red said, best butter on the market. Come on now. Best butter on the market. JB says, my absolute favorite beard oil in all caps. He left a video on one of my, or a comment on one of my reviews in the last couple of days, going into more detail, but pretty much saying this as well. Vince says, IPA and rosemary oil and shampoo, outstanding, as is the butter and face wash. Michael says, love the entire St. Nick's line. Tim says, great butter. Spring botanical oil is nice. Chris says, the washing conditioner are also awesome for the shower. Dynamite says, Dr. Nick's butter is great for healing tattoos. He's used it on 3 tattoos. Now, their butter is fantastic because it is shea butter, but it also has aloe butter. It has sal butter. It has butters that you do not see in the market. I haven't, at least. Rick says, been using the shampoo and conditioner for about a year now. Only thing I will buy for the lettuce. That's huge. So for a year now, he's been using their head hair shampoo and conditioner, and it's the only thing he will buy. It's the only thing I use as well, other than the solid beard wash bars. Saad, my friend, said, I just went on their site and bought some body wash and beard wash. Dr. Nick's donates a body wash to the homeless in Boston for every body wash purchased. Only body wash Saad will use. Manny says, love Dr. Nick's butter. Oil carrier is also one of the best. Makes my beard so soft. Wife also uses Dr. Nick's, mostly their beard butter, but uses their oil in conjunction right now during her pregnancy belly. I love that, man. I forgot about those days. That was crazy, like what the belly can do. Humans are wild, especially women. Shout out to you guys. That's so crazy. So yeah, his wife is using the oil and butter on her pregnancy belly. Love that. Dylan says, beard wash, oil, and butter are amazing. Scent doesn't last super long on the oil since they're EOs, but the quality of the carriers is worth it. Don't sleep on the face wash as well. Smooth as butter. Chef says, customer service with this company is above and beyond of what you would even suspect. They do amazing work. Ben says, the butter is my favorite thus far. Kenny says, all of the products I've used from Dr. Nick's are amazing. A staple in my rotation. Still need to try the root and toot. Love supporting Dr. Nick's. Great company with great people. Ninja says, one of my favorite all-time oils is Dr. Nick's. Alley Cat says, their body wash and shampoo is amazing. It's one of my favorites right now. Shout out to the ladies of the community. Channing says, Dr. Nick's is the best oil for sensitivities. All of their products, great help. My acne. If I try anything else on my face, my acne flare again, especially face wash. What? That's huge, Channing. Thank you for sharing. Big Red says, Dr. Nick's is a top 3 company that he wears. Come on now. You guys are insane with this feedback. I love it so much. All right, let me keep going through here, everybody, as we go through. All right. And one of 2 head hair shampoo I use. Everything is amazing with the doctor. Shower products, oil, butter, balm stick. Yeah, their balm stick is awesome. Top 3 company that stays in the weekly rotation. Their body wash makes my skin noticeably softer and more hydrated. Love that. And again, Big Red, thank you so much for those memberships donated, dude. That was crazy. I feel like my head is spinning at 1,000,000 miles per hour, and I didn't get that the love it deserved. Big Red, thank you, man. Noticed, appreciated, especially when I watch replay. I'm just like, what in the world is this world? Dude, thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, let's see what else we have here. Adam says, great products across the board. Great shower products. Arizona Ed said, the beard wash is my go-to. Abe said, the wife and I had questions about some products. Jill went out of her way to answer them, and that's why we buy and support Dr. Nick's. Vince says, oil and butter and beard wash and face wash, all great. Christina said, customer service, like 1,000,000%. Oils on point. Best butter helping me with my skin issues. Come on. This is crazy. The oil is great, and the butter is must for full body care. Beard wash and face wash are great as well. That's awesome. All right. You like that blue? Yeah, blue tansy. Yep. I only tried 1 scent, peppermint and rosemary, but their stuff is high quality. I enjoy their oil, butter, wash, conditioner. Chris says, I bought 2 oils, lavender, orange blossom, lime, citrus pine, and butter. Love them all. My wife and I tried the body wash and oil, and I can't wait to get more in the future. Bucky's wife has eczema. She loves the body wash. It helps soothe her skin. I love the balm stick in the number 18 scent. Ralph says, in the rotation with oil and butter, even if you didn't like the washes, buy them to help the homeless. Luke says, I only have 2 Dr. Nick's oils, and I really like them both. Jason, I use Dr. Nick's shower products daily, and the butter is the only butter I use. Man. And Alley Cat says, my hands have always broken out this time of year horribly. Been using the wash and oil in my hair and on my hands, and my hands have not broken out this year at all. Jill, look at that. How cool is that? And Channing says, oh man, where to start? Anyone with sensitive skin, I highly recommend. They're in my top 3. Nick and Jill are amazing, and their butter is a miracle butter. Our family go-to for sunburns. Yes, I use it for sunburn too. Vince says, the IPA and rosemary peppermint are both awesome. Willie says, I'm one of those that like stronger scents, but let me tell you, the beard wash, face wash, and body wash are amazing. My wife used the butter to help heal her arm where she had a biopsy. Wow. Like, take a drink to that, guys. We have real husband-wife owned teams that are making massive differences in people's lives, not just their beards. We can see things about biopsies. We can see eczema. We can have like hands breaking out in the winter, pregnancy bellies, like real, actual impact on people's lives. And again, guys, Dan C, you spend $50, you get a free oil. You spend $100, you get free shipping, free oil, and a free shower product. That's pretty dang cool. And Chris says, the butter helped my ingrown toenail and the skin rash my wife had on her hands. The ointment the doctors prescribed wouldn't even work. Come on, man. The ointment the doctor prescribed wouldn't even work. Eric says, always in my rotation, all the products I use, the pills and butter can really reset my beard after a crazy, nasty day. Mark says, the oils and butter are fantastic, and Nick and Jill rock. Love that. Jill says, we just got one of our thinning hair personal trainers to switch to our shampoo and conditioner this fall. He refuses to go back to drugstore brands and is seeing some baby hairs coming through already, especially if he's using peppermint rosemary. I bet that peppermint in there is helping. JB says, for anyone here that is considering Dr. Nick's, their products as number 1 on my list. They have incredible customer service. Try it now or wish you had, JB. All right. All right. Steel wool head hair, no more. Great success with hair shampoo. Dang. Seth went from steel wool head hair to not anymore. Great body wash by Dr. Nick, says Bob and Terry. Roger says, my favorite Dr. Nick's oil is peppermint rosemary. A balm stick. Yeah. Aaron loves step 1 of the root and rise. Big Red said, after starting using body wash, nasty eczema disappeared. That's crazy. After starting the body wash, nasty eczema disappeared. A beard product company. Come on now. Always in my rotation. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got that one. The Lime Zest shampoo smells like Fruit Loops. I love it. Nice. Nice. All right. So let's see what else. IPA and cold brew coffee oils. Fire. Nice. Also introduced my mom to the over the Christmas with the beard butter and wash. She used the wash on her hair and the butter on her hands as she cleans for a living. The hands harsh chemicals. Perfect. She also used the butter on an incision from a biopsy to speed up the healing. Come on now. CBD says number 9. Jeff says, I just got my order in the other day, and I got their body wash, which I love, their beard butter, which I love, and their beard wash, which is gentle but gets my beard right. Come on now. Nature, the original medicine. Facts. Rob says, love all the Dr. Nick's products. The customer service is amazing. Angry says, I'll forever support Dr. Nick's, not only for the great products and customer service, but more importantly to me is what they stand for and do for their community. Changing lives every day. Guys, again, Dan C is the code. The link is pinned in the chat. Wow. All right. Put lavender, orange, sandalwood. Even after the Evening after working it in for a while. Great strong scent. Greg noticed it from a distance. Nice. Oil is amazing. Number 21. Awesome. And 21, I think, is retired now. Steven says, Dr. Nick's Beard Wash Conditioner are my go-to, and their oils are outstanding. Look at his beard. That does not lie. That does not lie. And Loki says, I know I've said this many times, but number 9 literally is my go-to at night to combat his insomnia. Eczema, incisions, insomnia, pregnancy belly, stop, sunburn. I had bad sun damage to my hands. After using oil or butter, I started rubbing the residual on the back of my hands after applying. What a difference it made. Yep. Hey, what's Sam's favorite Nick scent? Peppermint rosemary. Yep, hers would be peppermint rosemary for sure. And he's had his eczema for many years to add. We've been together 10 years, just saying. Wow. Miles loves the growth oil blend. Do you recommend blow dries on the beard after washing? Oil first, Fred. So damp beard, apply oil, wait 3 to 5 minutes, and then, yeah. Real question, is Dr. Nick's a real doctor? Kind of. He is one of those doctors you go on to do a wedding, and you get ordained, right? And then he had to pick what type of doctor, and so he picked a doctor of time and space. So he does have a certificate that does say Dr. Nick, and it is a doctor of time and space. Not a medical doctor, but hey, I don't know if that lies or not, but it's a doctor. Mm-hmm. And again, guys, let me pop back real quick just to make sure we have all the stuff here. Dan C is your code, 15% off, free oil at 50, free oil, shower product, and shipping at 100. They have the Root Rise and Maintain growth system. Merch is 30% off. I forgot. Merch is 30% off. All natural company. Stop it. All right, everybody. Let's go ahead and do some giveaways. All right, I'm going to link in the chat, everybody. Boom, baby. All right, I put a link in the chat there. And so, no, he will not. Yeah, please stop sending those pictures to Nick. He does not know what's going on with your pits and bits. Stop it. Because then he has to show me, and then I have to see your pits and bits. Stop. He's not that kind of doctor. Time and space. Time and space, Norman. Yep. That would be it. All right, guys, there is a link in the chat. What up? Boom. A link in the chat. Click the link, put your name, put your email, and you're all signed up. I would contact Dr. Pepper for that. Yeah, he's got like 23 different ways he can help you out. Put your name, put your email, and that's it. You do not need to buy. You do not need to donate. You don't need to be a member. You just simply need to be here, a subscriber, and sign up. And please make sure you're live. Refresh the stream to be safe. Click the word live, whatever you need to do. And so, yeah, I am here. 4:04, good timing. Free giveaway time. Click the link, put your name, put your email, and let's get it popping, y'all. And thank you guys for being here. I appreciate that you hit the thumbs up. I appreciate that you're hanging out with us. It is awesome. Dr. Dan for checking pits and bits. That's not me. That's not me. And congrats on that new purchase, buddy. Yep. Anyone find themselves saying big baby randomly? It's such a good like rhythm. It just is good for the soul. I'll throw it out randomly as well. Big baby. Took me a second to get that 123. Thank you, Craig. I'm here all night. Stupid. All right, cheers, by the way. Hey, let's go, Marcus. Say, I'm so glad I found this dang channel. Say it with your chest. Awesome stuff. I've learned so much. Thanks, man. I don't know how the beard life found me, but I'm so glad it did, and I don't know why I am so obsessed with it. Somebody gave me, I think they were trying to like knock me the other day, and I probably shouldn't even say this out loud, but I'm going to. I think they were trying to diss me, but I took it as a compliment. They said, dude, you're borderline autistic with beards. And I said, somebody who's knowledgeable and really dialed in on a niche topic? Sure. Color me guilty. I might be. Who knows? I've never been tested. I don't take that as a negative at all. I took that as a massive compliment. So thank you to that online commenter. I'll lean into that all day. Some of the coolest people in the world I've met are autistic. Some of my friends in here are autistic. And sometimes I wish I had a little bit of brain power I could deviate to these things here. So, yeah, I think they were trying to like take a slam at me, and I thought it was cool. I'll take it for sure. Is it a basketball thing? Nah, I don't know. It's just a me thing. If it is, it was subconsciously. Yeah. Yeah, touch of the tism. I might. Shane Gillis, who? I recently shaved my beard about 3-4 weeks ago. How do you know when my beard is long enough for butter? You've asked me this question at least 20 times, sir. At least 20 times. The answer is the same. When you can pinch and pull the hair and you feel confident that even with an open palm, you can apply the butter without massaging it into the skin. That would be, yep. Borderline, tell the truth, right? Yeah, maybe full out, yeah. I noticed that Johnny Ray beard oil isn't a dropper, it's a pump. How do we know how much pump we need if a full dropper? So I have found that a 2 full dropper tops is around 8 pumps from Johnny Ray. So 1 dropper top would be 4. I hope that helps you out, Ghost. Yep. New question tonight after the first time live is where my haters at? Ooh, I like that one. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. All right, let's see what we're giving away tonight for free. Shout out to Dr. Nix for coming up with all these. And yes, guys, you saw a few people comment. Their beard balm comes in a stick. Balm in a stick. And essentially, it allows for the ability to have hands-free application. If you don't want to get your hands balmy, you can take that bad boy, pop the top off, and stick right to beard. A lot of people love it for the purpose of the mustache. You can take this balm stick and go right on the mustache and not even have to touch it on a stick. Yes. And so that is their balm stick. So the first giveaway, you guys, is going to be in peppermint rosemary, balm oil, and then an unscented butter. Okay? That is 7 ounces of free product to get this started. The haters in here lurking, too scared and pathetic to comment. Yeah, they never do. I welcome them. I've invited them on stream before. It's crazy. They've never taken me up on that offer. I've actually recently went into a stream where people were talking about me, and I put a comment and said I would love a link to be able to come have a discussion. They didn't send me a link. They didn't want to hear my side of the story. Oh, well. I'm always here, though. I'm an open book, as most of you know. All you got to do is ask me a question. I'm ready. I don't use balm either, Mega. Nope, but a lot of people do. A lot of people love it, but yeah, it's not me as what. It's not for me either. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's give away a heavy metal hoodie and a beanie. Come on now. Heavy metal hoodie and a beanie. Throw some merch at them. I'm not a hater, but I'm a lurker. Dude, I don't mind lurkers at all. I don't mind haters at all either. I really don't. Like, it doesn't bother me. I don't want to say I enjoy it because that's slightly lying. I would rather not, but it doesn't bother me. But lurkers are awesome, man. I appreciate it. It's cold out there, y'all. Today was way too windy and way too cold. Way too windy and way too cold. What's up, Mr. Singh? All right, let's see what else we're giving away, you guys. We're giving away a t-shirt and the black hat with the gold logo on it. I call this one the champagne version. I call this one the New Year's Eve party version. I call this one, that's all I got. Those are the only 2 things I call it. Yep, those are the 2. I could probably keep going, but those are the 2 I call it. The champagne or the party. Oh, the Great Gatsby version. Yep, right? Right? Come on now. Awesome, Ghost. I appreciate that, man. Yep. And Jeff says, I actually have that t-shirt. It's comfy. They only do high quality. Nick, we call it Phelpsing it. If they do anything, Nick is an engineer by mind and heart. If they do anything, Nick is going to research 27 ways too many on what is the best. But the common denominator is he ends up finding the best. It might take him way longer than it should or could, but he's going to get it right, and he's going to get high quality. I've been through this process with him on hats. I've been through this process with him on shirts. When it came to them finding hats, I cannot tell, and I mean this, I cannot tell you how many different versions of hats he had me go try on and look up. He needed the right one. The same deal for shirts. He had so many different shirt types until he found the right one. It's not your cheap Gildan. It's not the lightweight ones that you get from Teespring or whatever. It's like the online made-to-order stuff. These are real deal quality. All right, so, and I'm talking giveaways too. I'm not even hyping. T-shirt and then a hat. We are also going to give away what up, Chris? We're also going to give away the Discovery Box, which essentially is an easy way for someone to try their 5 most popular scents of full-size oils, and you get one free. It's 5 oils for the price of 4. Straight up, 5 oils for the price of 4 in a beautiful box. Look at that labeling and how this just sits up perfectly with those side labels. Unscented. You get the number 7, number 9, peppermint rosemary, lemongrass. Come on. Come on now. And Jeff says, the best way I can describe the t-shirt feels it sort of fits like a true classic t-shirt. If anyone's tried them, it's so nice. Yeah, it's like almost a heavyweight shirt. Yep. And so, yeah, there's a lot of oil. So one of you is going to win this 5-pack right here. Hey, thank you, Ninja. You too, man. Looking cute as heck. All right. Put those muscles away, all right? My wife's on this app. But this is the Discovery Box here. One of you is going to win that bad boy. And to end it, we're going to give away the Root, Rise, Maintain, and the Wash and Conditioner bundle. And Craig says, ooh, love that idea, Discovery Box. That was all Nick. Nick's idea. Crushed it. He's been filming some ads for it, too. Keep an eye out for that one. Yeah, Mr. Hildebrand says Discovery Box is perfect. It's dope. Yep, it's really dope. And the package does look really nice. Manny, normally I get uncomfortable when you tell me that, but in this case, I'll accept that compliment about the Discovery package. But the final giveaway, you guys, the Root and Rise combo, plus the peppermint rosemary oil, plus the peppermint rosemary beard wash, plus the peppermint rosemary beard conditioner. Come on now. Amazing giveaways from the doctor. All amazing giveaways. All sounds amazing. Great giveaways. Dang, Daddy. The things you guys have me say in front of hundreds of people is wild, but I love it. Who wants a normal job? Come on now. And so, yeah. Eric says, I do like the way the rectangle bottles line up on the shelf. The side label's so practical. Thank you. It's such a nice touch. I agree entirely. Entirely, you guys. So, if you have not signed up for the giveaways, there is a link in the chat. Click it, put your name, put your email. Come on now. And Jeff says, if no one has tried the peppermint rosemary body wash, you're missing out. I'm literally telling you. Him, not me. He's telling you. Love that. New Dr. Nick's ads, literally the only advertisements on social media I look forward to. That's so cool. Nick has a lot of fun. And that dude is doing it himself, by the way, guys. Nick is, and Jill, of course, too. Jill's in some really good ads with her mustache and the growth, but Nick is planning them. Nick is filming them. Nick is getting them posted as the ads. He is absolutely crushing it. Real, recognize real. That's awesome right there. I'm glad you like the ads, man. I know that'll make Nick happy. Nick also got up at like 3 a.m. this morning, so he might be a little bit sleepy and loopy out there, but I think he's going to power through and hopefully be with us. Jill seems as fright and fresh. Nope, switch those words. Bright and fresh as it gets, which I love it. All right, again, guys, Root and Rise Maintain Wash Conditioner Combo. All right. Discovery Box, let's go. T-shirt, gold hat, heavy metal hoodie, and a beanie. And then we're starting off with the oil butter balm. What's up, Arden? Oil butter balm. Come on now. Come on now. Look who's talking. Yeah, right. What time did I wake up saying bright, fresh, and bright? I don't even think of it. I love it. All right, Craig loves the ads. Let's go. That's good, because sometimes if you see ads too much, they get old, and so I'm glad that you guys are liking it. Sleepy and Loopy explains the giveaways. Yeah, I did not come up with the giveaways. That you can blame Nick for all this awesomeness and Jill. Actually, they I know for a fact they came up with it together, because Nick wouldn't tell me the answer until Jill was with him and they could discuss it. They're a true husband and wife team. Even if it's sometimes where it's like, hey, just give me a speedy answer. He's like, I got me and Jill, we do this together, which I respect and love. Absolutely. Okay. All right. I'm more brash than Bresh. Fair. I'm not going to argue that, Jill. Fright and Bresh are the way to get. Stop it. Stop picking on me. All right. I'm a nice person. Okay. Well, 2 questions, 1 comment, if you guys could for me. Where are you watching the stream from tonight? If you don't mind sharing your location. Generally, I don't need latitude, longitude. I don't need your address. Maybe share the state you're in, all right? If you don't feel comfortable with that, share the country you're in. And then in the second part of that question, what time is it wherever you're located? I just find it's very interesting to learn about, like, wow, we have people on different continents. Can you believe it's dinner time there? Can you believe it's the morning? Can you believe it's Tuesday in Australia? Try scheduling like consultation meetings with people in Australia and trying to figure out the calendar and stuff. It is a headache, especially if they don't deal with the U.S. much. I don't deal with Australia much at all. I had one recently, and I would assume that they had a lot of meetings in the U.S., and nope, they had no concept of how to get that time correct. I had to use, this is embarrassing, but it's true. I had to use AI to schedule a call with Australia because I didn't want to mess up the day and the time and stuff. Man, oh man, what a wild world we live in today, you guys. What a wild world we live in. I hope little Miss Violet's sleeping well, feeling better. I don't know what she had she had a fever and her head hurt. But we got her rested. She was eating well today. Got her some cucumbers. She had some chicken. So she had some pretzels to get some salt. So hopefully, I think she's sleeping good. When I got home from soccer, she was already passed out. Yep, passed out. Dang, Christina, your child going to Alaska? That's super cool. Super, super cool. Yeah, the meeting went perfectly with AI timing. Yeah. I know this is the wrong answer, but nice, Nadal. I have had a meeting with Nadal. That was easy planning. Easy planning with Nadal. It was not him. No, it was another person. And I've had multiple meetings with them. Steelers or Texans for tonight? I'm going to go, I don't really care for either of those teams, but I'll take Texans. I don't know if I like or dislike Aaron Rodgers, but I'm trying not to be judgmental, right? I'm curious, though, if I like or I dislike them. She's sick. She is, Arden. So we're going to keep her home from school again tomorrow. Her birthday is on Thursday, like I told you guys. And we're just playing it safe to get her all rested up for her birthday. And then she has a birthday party this weekend. So I'm hoping she feels better. She was just the cutest little thing. I'm going to send her something to make her smile. Oh, thank you. That's amazing, Jill. She will. Jill and Nick, there's so many amazing company owners and people in this community you love. The only 2 people that own beard product companies that Violet knows by name and recites daily are Nick and Jill. If any picture of a beard shows up on my phone, Violet goes, "Is that Nick? Is that Nick?" And then if there's any blonde female, I don't know why there's blonde females showing up on my phone, guys. Just scrolling the feed, calm down. It's Jill. Like, it's unanimous. Beards are Nick and blondes are Jill. Period. End of story. So, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I was just about to say to Christina, Grandma took her to Hawaii a few months ago. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. But yeah, Violet loves Nick and Jill. She met them. She ate a whole Mexican meal on Jill's lap. Like, yeah, we got to see them again. We got to stop saying it, Nick and Jill. We got to actually make it happen. Yep. All right, everybody. I saw your answers in the chat. I saw what some of you put, wise guys. Some of you knew what you were doing. I saw some people that just simply didn't know. In the best essence of the word, they were ignorant. Not blissfully. Actually, probably blissfully. But they weren't nefarious. They were not intentionally bad. They were not intentionally wrong. And, oh, that's super cool, Landshark. He said, I'm 51, finally heading down the beard path. The dry skin issues in my goatee got fixed because of your advice. Love to hear that, man. Helping lives. All right, got to get out of here. We'll finish the replay. All right, JB, take care, my friend. But with that, I just want to teach you guys. I'm an educator. It's what I do. And essentially, whoa, that's some hair right there, my friends. Whoa. That cowlick be going crazy. I just want to teach you guys how to tell time correctly. I know that's a little bit elementary of me, rudimentary of me, but we need to, dude, love that. I got a Babyliss Pro hair dryer like you recommended. My brother, the girls in the gym tonight were complimenting my beard. Let's go. Yeah, dude. Bring it in, man. Bring it. My man. Get it. All right. When we get together on Monday nights, no matter where you're from, no matter what team you root for, no matter what you believe in, no matter where you find yourself, we are here for one purpose, and it's good vibes. It's camaraderie. It is support. One word, community. When we get together on Monday nights at this time, the time is precisely the time is accurately the time is exactly giveaway time. Let's go, big baby. Let's give away an oil, butter, and balm combo. And this is in the unscented butter and the peppermint rosemary beard oil and beard balm stick. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory, and this is yours. You can say something along the lines of, woohoo, it's me, yippee, I won. Just be very clear and be very timely, because if you're not here in a timely fashion, meaning you're not active, you're not in the chat, you can't do it. You can't win it, all right? So let's see. Do we have in the building Joe Ellis Felwell? Joe Ellis F. Come on down. Good old Jeff. My name's Jeff. J-E-F, get it? When the heck did we get ice cream? Joe Ellis, come on down. You can drop a comment and say, that's me. I won. Thanks, Dad. Something like that. Like fuel. Ooh, fuel. I like that. It could be fuel. Fuel. Guys, we got to make sure That's yeah, exactly, Nate. Hey, we don't have him claim it yet. We can't congratulate him until he claims it. Joe, are you out there? Drop a comment and this is yours. Otherwise, we're going to learn real early. I can't think of the last time we've ever had one on the very first giveaway. Like ever. Hopefully they're not watching right now and they're like, I can't comment, Dan. You got to be able to comment. That is part of it. Make sure you are subscribed and make sure you can comment. I do get these messages after the stream and they're like, Dan, I couldn't comment. I don't know what was going on. I was on restricted mode or this one, that. I don't know. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. StreamYard delay. StreamYard delay. We have like a 7-second delay, guys. And oh no. Joe, I would imagine he's watching and something happened. I don't know. If you guys ever can't figure out commenting, message me and I'll help after the stream. Obviously, I can't do anything during the stream. But that one hurts. That one hurts. I don't know, Joe, but I don't know the last time we've ever had a first time. Someone check on Joe. I don't know the first time we've ever had a early first giveaway flush-a-rooski. Drop a dooski. All right. One man's deuce is another man's treasure. Do we have in the building John Hearing? Are you hearing me correctly? Come on down, baby. John H. Drop a comment to claim your victory. I think I know this avatar picture. Is it wrong, John? Is it like a dog, like sculpture thing? Yeah, right there. Is that what? Look at me. That's pretty dang good memory right there. Sometimes I know I surprise you guys. That was pretty dang good. John, congratulations. You comment so hard now you can vacation. Congrats, dude. You did it. You did it, dude. And shout out to my memory there. That was pretty awesome. When the name doesn't match the YouTube name and I remember it, it's like, still got it. That's that teacher right there. Still got it. Congrats, dude. Cheers, by the way. So that is giveaway number 1. That one is done. Like the flush on the previous winner. All right, it is time to go. I just saw it. Why is it not wanting to let me look at Bucky? Bucky, I see you on the YouTube side. StreamYard's trying to hate. They're not trying to let you be over here. It is time to go. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Back to back, big baby. We are giving away a heavy metal hoodie and a beanie. Baby, it's cold outside. Yes, same deal. It's a Bulldog. It's a Bulldog Mack truck hood ornament. Let's go. I was not far off. I was not far off at all, my man. All right, if this is you, drop a comment to claim your victory. It's cold out. So it does show me location. This place does seem cold. That's a crazy cool coincidence here. Do we have in the building potential winner? Brett Weber. Barely know her. Brett, are you out there? Drop a comment to claim your victory. Brett Weber. Dun, 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 dun. I'm on YouTube and the link to register for giveaways is not working. Hey, Brett, congratulations. It is working. JB, make sure you are not on a, what are those called? I'm blanking right now. What are those called? When you hide your internet presence, a VPN. Don't be on a VPN and clear cache and cookies, but I promise you it is working. We have hundreds signed up. So don't be on a VPN. Yeah, get off the VPN. Brett, congrats, man. This should be an awesome freaking combo win for you, dude. Winners, please check your email. It looks like Jill is already on it with reaching people. Come on now. Come on now. And if you just got on and you have not signed up for the giveaway yet, I'll drop that link in the chat. You know where it's at. Beautiful. All right, still to come tonight, my friends, we're going to give away a t-shirt and a hat. We're going to give away a full discovery box, 5 oils if you want to buy it yourself for the price of 4. Reminder, guys, this deal goes until 3 a.m. Spend 50, get a free oil. Spend 100, oil, shower product, and free shipping. Do the haters sign up, sit in silence if they win? Not usually, no. I don't know if I've ever had like a true hater pop up as like a giveaway winner, because that would be fun. That would be really, really fun. All right. And then the last giveaway of the night, you guys, root, rise, maintain, wash, and conditioner. Stop it. Okay. Question for you guys. What's in beard tonight? Show some love to the companies that you actually use. What's up, Raven? What is in beard? If you could, drop the name of the company, the scent, and the product type. I had some options today, but I went with Dr. Nick's, IPA, and then the product type, beard oil. Yep, beard oil. So, yes. Thanks for the heads up. I'll take off the VPN next time. We had our bank account hacked and was told to get a VPN or get a new bank. No, just kidding. I don't know enough about that. Nick does. All right. Nick also owns a cybersecurity company and does cybersecurity consultations, which is really cool. But his dream would be to do this beard stuff full time. What's in beard, you guys? Drop the name of the company, the scent, and the product type if you don't mind. And shout out to all the members, man. Thank you for helping me be able to continue to make this content free. My goal is to never have to charge viewers for any kind of content at all. I really love the model of giving everything for free as humanly possible, and then it'll come back to you in other ways. So greatly, greatly appreciated. Nice. Sean's got in Dr. Nick's step 2. Let's go. Let's go. Is the brand Live Bearded any good? Yeah, absolutely. Live Bearded is fantastic. They are a great model to follow on how you can scale a company to tens and tens and tens of millions and still keep quality, still have 100% ownership, build a great team. Yeah. And most of the company owners in here right now would nod their head and agree with that. Be like, yeah, respect. Which when you're at the top, which they are, they've become the #1 beard product company in the U.S. Usually it comes with a lot of hate, and they do, right? They get the dumb hate. But yeah, they're a fantastic company. All right. Now, if you told me oil for oil, would I take their oil over Dr. Nick's? No, I would not. They're both affiliates. I've actually met both owners in person, hung out with them. I hung out with Live Bearded longer than Dr. Nick's. I would take Dr. Nick's oil over theirs. That's just being straight up. That's just being honest. I would say the same if they were in here. I'd say the same if it was their night. Yeah, that's just how it goes. Yep. But they are an affiliate of mine. Yeah. Okay. Oh, man, Joe. Oh, no, Joe, you're like super far behind. Joe, refresh the stream. You are way behind. Oh, man, that hurts. Sorry, Joe. Yeah. Tim, not off the top of my head. Nope, not off the top of my head. Yeah, see, Nate right there says nods in agreement. No hate. They're legit. Yep. All right, cool. Keep sharing. Say it ain't so for Joe. Yeah, that's one of the latest ones we've had. Sorry, Joe, but that's, man. Yep. Got a late Christmas gift of bar soap at Duke Cannon. Would that work as a distributor wash? Yeah. It's not the best in the world, but it's not bad. But yeah. Yep, absolutely that would work. All right. Aaron. Next one. Do we have anybody in here? I saw a couple of new names, I believe. Do we have anybody in here that this is your first ever Commands Corner live stream? Drop a comment, and we'd love to show you some love. And those of you that are not, that deal is scrolling at the bottom as a reminder. Anybody in here, your first ever Monday night live stream on this channel, drop a comment. My son's coach, Maddox's coach, was in here for the lesson. Shout out to Coach, man. If he's still here, that's really cool. Hildebrandt's second stream. Welcome back, dude. I'm glad you came back. It's really Marcus. He recently found the channel, he said, and then now he made it to a stream. You get to complete the circle of getting to know Dan. My man, thank you here. And Ratman says, first live, watch the replay of last one. Hey, let's go. And we are live every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern as well, you guys. Giveaway, good times. My wife's on it, so it's an even better show, a prettier show, a more balanced show. See you guys on Wednesday. Thank you for coming in and checking it out, man. Ratman in the house. All right, but yeah. Ryan's another, like, legit OG. Ryan is like 2018 OG. I'm pretty confident. Pretty confident on that one. My inner middle-aged man wants me to say first time this week, like John right after. This is Sarah's comment, and then the next one says first. I love it. Love it. Dan is the beard whisperer. That's my job. I try. Ryan says, yes, sir, 2018. I'm good. It's the year 2026, and I remembered what year this man started watching the channel. That's freakishly good. I can admit that, and I don't think that's braggadocious to say. That's really good. Super cool, man. All right. Got that. Ladies. Where my ladies at? From the front to back, and they be feeling that. Put one beard up. Can you repeat that? Trying to take my butter. We don't need that. Drop a comment where the ladies are at. Your recall is insane. It shocks me sometimes. I'm not even going to lie. I don't get how I do. I shock Sam all the time, too. She gets mad at my memory. Mad. Because she'll have a thought, I'll have a thought, and then we look it up, and I will say, and she would back this up, almost always I'm right. Because I don't usually commit to things unless I know it. And, yeah. Yep. All right, here are the ladies in the stream, you guys. Let's see where we're at. Kay is a lady, by the way, right here. Karen, hello. Sarah Jane, Christina. Hey, yo, the other co-owner, the other formulator, the boss lady herself. This is Jill. We got the queen. I'm here listening while cutting fabric for a quilt with mom. Love that. Love that. Braggadocious is an amazing word. An amazing word. Terry Louise. What's up, Terry? Where my haters at? From the front to back, and they be feeling that. Put one pinky up because that's all they can do because they're weak and losers, and I can see that. Alley Cat, what up, girl? Hello. And JB says, Dan, I just want to say thank you to you for all you do for the bearded community. You're awesome, and Dr. Nix is amazing. Thank you, man. I see that Dr. Nix gets the all caps, and I don't. I'll take it. I'll take the back seat. It's their night, not mine, but understood. Gabby, what's up, Gabby? How you doing? All right, got to go. All right, later, Corey. Take care. Channing's in the house on the couch with hubby. I can't think of a better night. On the couch with hubby, watching a stream with all your friends. Can't think of a better night. Nate says, I was literally searching for my Dr. Nick's butter the other day because Hannah keeps taking it. Might be time for a restock. Let's go, Nate. Dig in, man. Tonight is your night, dude. All right, Viggy. Viggy, can't you see we love you all the way from sea to sea, and we just love your flashy ways. Viggy is in here because it's okay. Not my best work, but I like it. I'll take it. All right. But why? Hopefully I don't offend, but why is Emily the queen here? I don't know. I think I called her the queen one day, or she called herself the queen, and it just stuck. It just was one of those silly nicknames. So, yeah, bars. Thank you. All right. And my wife calls it my mind place. When I can pull out stuff like that, it's a Sherlock reference. I like it. All right. Any other ladies out there? We will still love to show you some love. And then to kind of wrap this up, it is time for me to rant. I'm a passionate fella. I don't turn it off. I don't care. I like to rant. I'm not really a negative person. I don't complain much. I try to make the most out of every situation, but it doesn't mean that I can't get passionately worked up and share what's going on. All right, and Craig says, she and I have a king-queen thing going for a very long time now, and it just carried over the stream. Thank you for the explanation. I appreciate that. The rant is usually the best part. Hey, whatever you like, I'll take it as long as I'm part of it. Every woman in here is a queen, though. Facts. Yep. Viggy, can't you see? Dan and Dr. Nix recommend the peppermint rosemary. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not negative. It's an art form. Good night, all. All right, take care, dude. Best of luck at the appointments. What up, Sean? All right, here is my rant today. Letting ego win over ownership. Woo! And this thing has legs, my friends. Get comfortable. Letting ego win over ownership. Let me start with the basic. Let me start with the beard world, and then we'll take it farther than that. I deal with a lot of business owners. And when I'm saying a lot, in a month, I will likely talk to 20 to 30 business owners, almost all of which are exclusively within the beard community. And 90% of the time, I should shift the saying to I talk to beard artists, not business owners. And on the surface level, I'm hitting you guys surface level, then we get deeper, I promise. There are so many small batch, husband and wife owned teams of beard product owners, company owners, that allow their ego to win over ownership. And what do I mean by that? They are going to let something like art, they're going to let something like minute details get in the way of progress, profits, and growth. Sometimes being unbelievably passionate about what you do can be your own worst hurdle and your own worst enemy of growth and sustainability. There are times as an owner where you have to put the artist hat away and you have to listen to the market. You have to listen to the no. Exactly. It's listening to your heart over data. Sounds nice, sounds cliche, but it's actually ego over ownership. The egos overpower their business sense. Absolutely facts. On that same note, can't take a simple critique for the greater good. When something is your passion, when something is your baby, when something is your art, it can be very hard to hear outside influence. It can be very hard to adjust and grow and change, and you allow that ego to win over ownership. The same thing happens in life for all of us. Some have just grown better than others at acknowledging it. Oh, this, Marcus, it fits with every business. It fits with every human. So many of us have been guilty of allowing our ego to take over rather than owning something of our own. So, for example, I just posted a comment from today. A guy said that he was going to expose me and prove me for trying to make all this YouTube money, his words. What's up, Owen? Because I say things like being healthy matters for having a healthy beard. That you should do things like drink water, lower stress, have a good diet, and exercise. I also say things like quality beard products, such as beard wash and beard oil, really matter when it comes to the health and optimal potential for your beard. His argument was he is unhealthy and has a great beard, so I am a liar. That he does not use any beard products and he eats terribly and lives an unhealthy lifestyle, but in his eyes has a great beard. So I am wrong, and I am only doing things for money. What he's doing is he's allowing his ego to win over owning the idea in his head that he knows he needs to get healthier. You have to be kidding me. Oh, no, I posted it. Check out my Instagram. I posted it. It's I can't make this up. Yeah, I can't make this up. All it is letting ego win over ownership. He knows he's unhealthy. He knows he should likely have a lifestyle change. But if he owned it, it doesn't allow him to have that same kind of mindset. And Nate says, that literally was about to tie into the comment I just had deleted, but since you mentioned it, he's also not understanding how to interpret statistical data. But I know the guy fallacy. Correct. Everyone's got a drunk Uncle Frank, right? But we've all been here where there's something where you convince yourself you don't need to do it, right? It could be as simple as something in your house. All of you right now can think of a house project that you probably should do, but you convince yourselves of why you can't do it. Oh, we're so busy. We have this health problem. Oh, we're so busy. Our schedule is like this. Oh, we don't have money. We don't have this or that. When at the end of the day, most situations you probably can and should get done, but your ego is just not going to let you do it. You're going to convince yourself rather than owning it, right? The same goes for weight loss for most people. Now, there are exceptions to everything, but the same goes for weight loss. Most people that need to get healthier know the equation. But rather than owning that and really accepting it, they let their ego come in and tell them why they're overweight, rather than owning it. And the same thing, again, you guys, comes back to ownership of companies. I've seen some company owners recently that are back again that either have rebranded or come back into business, and their failures were not their own. Their failures were because I screwed them over. That I, literally me, Dan, did something wrong to them or their business. That is why they failed. If there's not a more perfect example of ego over ownership, I don't know what is. There are some people that just simply cannot look in the mirror and own the reasons why. If something goes wrong on this channel, if something goes wrong in my family, in my life, I'm the first one to own it. I've made videos where I say I was wrong and then completely owned it on video. I've done that here and said, you know what? They are right. I was wrong. So true. Dissolve your ego before it dissolves you. At least be aware of it. I don't think ego is something you completely can get rid of. I think it's built into many people, most people, all people. Acknowledge it, be aware of it, and then do your best to combat it. Scapegoat syndrome, no doubt. No doubt. Those who can't own their mistakes, they can never grow. And you will see that, right? We all know people that are serial we all know people that are repeat offenders of this. They do something, it doesn't work, and then they place blame. They do something else, it doesn't work, they place blame. They do something else, it doesn't work, they place blame. You and I see that and we're like, when are they going to realize people notice this? And they pick up on trends and people understand this. But people that allow their ego to win over ownership, they never see it. Because the ego is blinding. It's suffocating. It's all consuming. It really, really makes a big difference. And again, I know great people, wonderful humans, passionate people that allow their ego to win over ownership. That this is the way they want to run a company. This, for example, if you're a beard product company, if you strictly only make scents that you like, you're probably limiting half of your market. One more time. If you're a beard product company owner and you're strictly making scents that you like as the maker, you're likely limiting your market by half. We can break this room down right now. About half of you have the same scent preferences as me. About half of you have the opposite scent preference as me. And if I dislike it, you're going to love it. It really, really, really is a powerful thing to understand ego versus ownership. I remember a distinct moment in my life where I decided I was going to start to own things. And I've mentioned this kind of concept before. I remember lying to a girl in college because I thought it would impress her. It came back to bite me in the butt bad. Got caught straight up. And I was doing it with what I thought were good intentions. Lied to a girl, thought it would impress her. Bit me in the butt. From that day forward, and I'm not kidding you, from that day forward, I said I'm going to stop trying to impress people by lying, and I'm just going to be myself and see what happens. And my life changed for the better forever. I met Sam not long after that. Everything kind of fell into place. It really matters. And I don't run from this stuff, right? There's a lot of people that would say, dude, you got to say every scent you like, otherwise you're going to miss out on sales. No. If I said I liked everything, I lose all value. One more time. If I said I liked everything, I would lose all value. The real value is being real. The real value is being like, I despise this scent, but I know Bucky will like it. I know Matthew will like it. Right? That's the real value. Dan, what if no chase for clout, no hunger for cash, just a saga written for a few who feel it and stay? I don't know what that has to do with the topic, Fleece. If it has something to do with the topic, rephrase for me. So, yeah. And Nate says, our best sellers aren't even my favorite products. It's a struggle, but I love to make what the people enjoy. Yep, facts. Don't try to take the splinter out of your neighbor's eye when you see you have a plank in yours. Facts, man. Really, really true. Yep. I've seen an ad for a beard company that made an ad making fun of people who enjoy nice scents beard. To them, it's feminine and weak, and guys shouldn't use nice smelling oils. What? A beard company was doing that? That's crazy, man. That's super crazy. Had an absolutely crazy situation tonight, but thankful to be here. Hey, man, you'll have to tell me about it tomorrow, dude. I hope all is right. Yeah, I hope all is right. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for listening to my rant today. Just keep that in the back of your mind. Ego and ownership. Ego and ownership. All right? We are on giveaway number 3. Sounds good, Corey. Giveaway number 3. If you have not signed up, I'm going to put a link in the chat. Click it. Put your name and email. Dan, what is your favorite butter or oil that has a tea eucalyptus vanilla combo? Tea eucalyptus vanilla combo. Tea tree. I don't know, Landshark. The chat knows me super well. Tea tree eucalyptus, so like a minty fresh vanilla one. Maybe Spring Botanicals by Dr. Nix might be the right fit, but I'm not sure. That's a very interesting combination. Yeah, interesting. Thank you, Abe. I'm glad you noticed that. He said, excellent history lesson and rant tonight. I was excited for both of them. So thank you. All right, Shep. Sounds good, man. All right, guys, we are giving away a Dr. Nick's t-shirt and then a hat with the gold logo. I call that the Champagne Poppy hat. I call that New Year's Bubbly hat. I call that Great Gatsby Living hat. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment like, that's me. Yippee, I won, something like that. The hats are so good. I get compliments on the hats when I wear them out of the house as well. All right. If this is you, drop a comment to claim your victory. All right. Oh, yeah. Very true, Owen. Some of the worst decisions made were with the best intentions. Ego over ownership. Facts. All right. Do we have in the building? Dun, 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 dun. Perrin Rotes? You guys are challenging me tonight on the names. Perrin Rotes. I mean, creating without ego, no need for applause, status, or profit, just building something true for the few. I mean, that seems like the mission. Hey, PJR. Fleece, that sounds like the intention of the rant. It sounds like you're living it. So, yeah, man, sounds like you're knocking it out of the park. Not that there's anything wrong with the things that you mentioned, right? I don't think there's anything wrong with applause or status or profit at all. But it seems like you are allowing your ownership to not let ego get in the way. So that's great, man. All right, congrats, Mr. Perrin. Jill will be reaching out to the email you signed up with, so just make sure you check out that email, my friend. Boom, baby. Oh, congrats, boo. Let's go. I'm so bad at, that doesn't look like a heart to me. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how the kids do it. That's like a actual biologically correct heart. Yes, sir. It is time to go. Back to biggity, 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 biggity. Back again, big baby. We have, fire up. Come on now. We are giving away a discovery box right meow. This is 5 full-size oils in a perfectly fitted box. Beautiful box. It's a box that's so well fitted. If you get it and you do not spank the box, I do not know you. One more time. If you get this package for free and you do not immediately spank the back of this box, you are not someone I associate with. You have to spank this box. It just feels right. It just feels good. Somebody clip that. That was a real weird phrase right there. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment and claim your victory. Are you out there? It literally slaps. This box slaps, as the kids would say. Are you out there? Web. I knew you guys were taking that one. I said clip. I caught it. Spanking. Yep. Yep. And yeah, please. Specifically, the discovery box is what I'm talking about, you guys. Don't be sending me random videos of you slapping boxes. But all right, moving on, Dan. You're going to get yourself in trouble. Do we have in the building Robert Allen? Come on down. Robert Allen. All the ladies are joking. Ladies, stop teaming up with Channing against me. Do we have Robert Allen in the building? In the building. Heck yeah. Weatherbeard says, I love that discovery box idea. Love the bottles on their side. Yep. It's Robert right here. Let's go. Robert's always here, always supporting, dropping comments. Positive dude. I love to see it, man. The golden rule, guys. Treat others the way you want to be treated. That's a huge giveaway. Congrats, Robert. Love that. Congrats. Slap them cheeks. I wasn't talking cheeks, man. It is after 11. I guess we're probably clear. Slap them cheeks, babe. Oh, man. I'm like always at the border of going too far, but just having fun. Robert will spank it. There's no doubt there. Robert will spank it. And guys, the final giveaway of the night is going to be for the Root and Rise combo, the growth oil, step 1 and 2, the peppermint rosemary beard oil, the peppermint rosemary beard wash, and the peppermint rosemary beard conditioner. That is 19 ounces of free products. Early day tomorrow, long day, double shifting it. You out of here, Matthew? You got to get some sleep? I understand, man. Understand. Okay. Dan, please put this in, Chan. Some of them I have a feeling I might not be able to post. So, yeah, spank the box sounds like it needs. Emily, not spanking that kind of box, but I literally told Nick when he does an ad for the Discovery box, the one thing I told him is for the attention-grabbing sound, he needed to slap the box. I'm not kidding you. I told him that probably 2 weeks ago. True story. All right, my friends. Let's get funky with it. It is game time. Karen's time. It is time for a game that I make up every single week called This or That. Dang, so I was right. Guys, show me some love. I was right on my prediction on that football. All right. I've been away so much. I got to enjoy it. I love it, dude. I love it. All right, guys. I think I have to order the Discovery box. Dude, it might be more satisfying. It might be more satisfying than clinking tongs together. All right, guys. On this game, it's very simple. I'm going to put up two options on the screen. You pick this one or that one. Don't say both. Don't say neither. And especially, special place and timeout for those of you that don't listen to this one. Do not give an alternative answer. If I say Dr. Nick's butter or face wash, you may not say body wash. Pick one. Okay? Pick one. Bearded and blessed. It got you covered, Mr. Jones. All right. Start a trend. Spanking the box. Hashtag spanking the box. Yeah, no, I'm not kidding. When you get that, you give it a little spank, it's satisfying. It's satisfying. All right. There will be a poll in the chat. Put your answers. Let's have some fun, you guys. Let's have some fun. Here we go. First one. If you are on a project, do you find yourself more as the project lead, which is the minority? You can only have one lead. Or are you the project support? You do better with a leader kind of guiding. It's kind of like a personality type thing. Are you more of the project lead or the project support? Be honest. We need both in this world. Be honest here.
Yo, gather round, brothers, let me get your ear. Dance, seed, bidded, here to banish all your bid fear. With stubble or growth, I'm the trusted teacher. Growing bid strong like the mightiest.
There's a poll in the chat. Click it. Come on.
Take some time, trim it up nicely, let it grow sublime. Oil it up, yo, keep it nice and neat. Join the brotherhood where the bids compete.
We're united in the bid brigade. Storming this journey like the Bull Crusade. Community love finding its tide. With dances, knowledge, we shine. That's right, Fleece. Comb the brushes with the hands away. Come on now. Strun your beards like you planned. But not checking it twice. I said the wrong word. It's okay. It's okay. All right, guys. Lead or support? Put your answers in the chat. We united in the big brigade. Storming this journey like a bold crusade. Community love fighting its time. With dances knowledge we shine so bright. Get funky with it. Air guitar, hit it, hit it. Rude Randall. That's his nickname from high school. Rude Randall. He said, stick to talking. Rude Randall. Can't believe Rude Randall's back again. All right, let's go and wrap this one up. It was close. 54-46. 54-46. Support won. For me, yeah, Ninja, I do. Message me if you have any questions, man. For me, I am a project lead. I support well. I'll be honest. I support well when needed, but I like to lead. I don't know. It's just how I am. I talk a lot. I don't know. I'm a lead. It's just what, I don't know if that's good or bad, but that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at, my friends. All right. Scents. Do you find yourself more towards the darker, the manlier, the spicier scents, or the lighter, the fresher, the more minty, citrusy scents, right? The other side would be clove and nutmeg and leather and coffee as compared to tea tree and peppermint and lavender and lime and lemon. All that. Keith said, we're all so surprised, right? I know. You seem like a leader, Dan. Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt. Kind of created this community, if I could say so for myself. No, just kidding. That was a little aggressive, Dan. Calm down. All right, testosterone's peaking again. Just kidding. All right, dark or light, my friends? You guys feel that energy? You feel those vibes when Dr. Nix is in the building? You just feel like, hey. I knew that answer. Diggity, dark. Hey. Emo! Who you got in the cup? Final four, baby. I've been really enjoying watching Nigeria this cup. Super cool. We know Morocco. We know Egypt's going to be there. Nigeria's been killing it. Who you going with, Emo? I did see Abu Ali was in Columbus today. Put those. Oh, it is. It's 50-50, guys. Get your answers out there. Dark or light? It's as close as it gets. Okay. Respect. That's an underdog, I would say. Mr. Bicycle Kick is leading over there, dude. All right. 3, 2, 1. Have some fun. Okay. We ended the poll as close can get. 51-49. Light won as it should. Light sets for the win. Yeah. Yep. Dark him light. Interesting, Bob and Terry. Wow. Frickin' frack. House divided. I like it. That was a razor's edge. I don't like that. No razor talk around here. All right. Light took it at the very end. Hey. Buzzer beater. Boo. Mike. All right. If you could, would you rather have skill depth, meaning a small amount of skills, but you are very, very advanced in those? Or skill variety, where you're pretty good at everything, but not deeply good at anything? False dichotomy. No, CBD, you're wrong. Razor barely know her. Okay. All right. Would you rather have skill depth or variety? Which one you going with here? I don't like candy or soda scents. No, Ninja. Nope. I don't like food scents or dessert scents. That's too sweet for me. All right, skill depth or variety? I will tell you my answer. Duh, you always do, Dan. I know, but I feel like I have to say it because I really like my answer to this one. Skill depth or variety? You are not allowed to have both. No. Hey, Matthew Walker in the house. Walker? Barely know her. Why don't we? I was going to say Ryder, and that went real left real quick. Walker, barely know her. Might as well ride. I was thinking walk and ride. I wasn't thinking like ride. Woo! Dangerous. Linda, listen. Linda. All right, this is another close one. This is another, right? Right, Channing? That's the premium tier. Can I say, I don't know if people understand how hard it is to come up with 6 new options when I've been doing this for several years. 6 new options every week. It gets challenging. And I feel like I nailed it. All right, let's go ahead and end this bad boy right about now. All right, so variety 1, I am actually very, very much, and there's perspective on this, right? Some people could follow me around for a month and say, oh, wow, you have a lot of skill variety you're not thinking of, Dan. Fair, I bet. I really like skill depth. I know a lot about beards, about YouTube, and about soccer. I know next to nothing about Formula One racing. I know next to nothing about woodworking, metallurgy. I know next to nothing about medicine. I know next to nothing about so many things that you guys are passionate about. I don't know stuff about cars. I don't know stuff about alcohol. I don't know stuff about golf. I don't know stuff about motorcycles. I don't know stuff about hunting. I don't know those things, right? And I'm okay with that. There's a lot of guys that know football, that know cars, that know cigars, that know lawn work, that know how to change your brakes and all this. I'm not that guy. There's a bunch of holes in my life that most people would assume I have filled. I don't remember before middle school. That's freaking crazy. Right? In it for sure. It's different perspective for sure. But I really think that my skill depth goes deeper than most people at whatever they are going depth-wise on. I really feel, for example, I feel like I know more about beards than a lot of people know about anything in their life. Where more people are more surface and spread out to a lot of things, I'm beards every single day for hours and hours and hours a day. Answering comments, responding to questions, research, making videos, planning things. I am just absolutely immersed in beards for now. We're talking 10 plus years because I was a community member before a creator. That's a crazy amount of depth that I don't think most people get into. And I love that. Love that a lot. Like a lot. Okay. Let's keep it going. Oh, so this was a user submitted question. I don't know if he's in here right now, but I believe it was Jason Story. I don't think he's in here because he's one of the biggest Dr. Nick's fans. And he said, we had a debate at work about this. And I said, there's only one right answer. And he said, the majority picked the other one. And their reason was it's because of the only way that they do this. So when you see on the screen here, I know that I have the dishwasher where you put them on your side. Dude, I don't use a dishwasher. Dude, I put them. Stop. If you have a dishwasher and you're putting away your silverware, is it prongs up or is it prongs down? I adamantly believe there is only one answer, but it's going to be much more divided than most of you realize. Prongs up or prongs down? Put your answers in the chat. All right. There is a poll in the chat. Click it. Put your name. Let's go. Let's go. You better not do both. You better figure your life out. You better get your act together. And you better, it's time to be an adult, Mr. Jones. Nope, you better care. Nate, you better get to caring. This is a big question of our generation. Big question of our generation. All right. Get those answers in the chat. Just throw it all willy-nilly. No, Adam. Channing, we're on to him. He does this so you are like, you're not doing it the right way. Let me just do the dishes. Channing, I know what he's up to. I know that game. He's throwing it willy-nilly on purpose. Nope, not going to slide, Adam. Not going to slide today. I got Channing's back on this one. All right, get those answers in, you guys. Get those answers in. Hey. Yo. Come on. All right, let's go and end it here. See? Okay. The majority of the chat picked prongs up. Let me make sure that I got that right. Yes. Which is mind-blowing to me. The answer is down. It is down. Those of you that said you put it up to clean it, have you ever put them down? Because guess what? The dishwasher cleans them when they're down. We've never had anything on our forks and they're down. Why? So you don't stab yourself when you go to get them, number one. Number two, if the prongs are up, you're grabbing with your grubby hands the part people put in their mouth. Don't do that. Grab silverware by the handle. Not the part you eat with. No. Bad. Sit. That's crazy. That's so wild. Down. If you've never thought about it, you're welcome. Down. And they clean perfectly. Perfectly. So crazy. Come on. No. Josh, your hands aren't, nope. How many of you, be honest, how many of you wash your hands before putting dishes away? Every time. Be honest. Because most of you are gosh dang liars. Most of you aren't like, oh, I got to put away my dishes. Let me wash my hands first. You open the dishwasher and you're like, please, no. Oh, it's full. I got to put away the dishes. No. Nope, you're lying, Josh. Impossible. If you said most of the time, I might have believed you. No way. Nope. Liars. Liars. You complain about the dishes, and then you just put them away. Liars. Ownership over ego, my friends. Yep. If the waiter or waitress at a restaurant handed you a fork while holding the prongs, would you eat it? No. Nope. Don't do it. Yep. And even if you have clean hands, don't be grabbing it by the top. Nope. You underestimate the power of OCD. That's fair. That's true. There are probably some of you that are the exception. Yep. Josh is not. Josh, I know you've put away the dishes without washing your hands first. I know that. Josh, I see that mirror. You need to look into it. It builds your immune system. You're not wrong, George. Yeah, you're not wrong. I know some of you are. I spank my dishes. You have to, Tim. That's the way to do it. I believe they're called tines. That could be true. Is it not prongs? I've seen them. I've seen them do it. Yep. Tines on forks? Is it tines or prongs, or are both acceptable? I need to know now. Somebody give me an answer. AI, go. On forks, is it tines, prongs, or both are acceptable? So I don't want to sound like a fool in the future. All right. Tines. All right. Tines is correct. Both. All right. Sounds like maybe prongs are acceptable, but tines. So do you do spoons down too? Yes. Obviously. Yes. All right. Tines. All right, JB, take care, man. The pointy end stuff. Yeah. All right. What do we have? One more here. You friggin' heathens out there. No, two more. All right. If you and your partner are going on a trip, right? You're going to Hawaii, you're going to Alaska, you're going to Florida, wherever. You're on a cruise. Would you rather go with a group, right? You don't need to be in the same rooms, but you're booking a cruise and you're going as a group, like your friend group or a family group, or just strictly just the two of us? We can make it if we try, just the two of us. And don't you lie. I've seen some of you guys plan your group parties and your group trips and all this stuff. Don't you even be lying out there. Some of you say answers because you think you're supposed to. Are you going with a group on a trip or just the two of you? Okay. There is a poll in the chat. Jay Mason, shout out to Mrs. Mason for putting up with him. No, just kidding. What up, dude? Look at that beard. He said, but hello and good night. Peace and love, homie. Peace and love, homie. Emo said, we too loud for a group, man. Ain't nobody want to hear that. Respect. He does stay in shape. I can verify that. A man can jump rope, and that's not code. That's not code for anything. All right. Just the two of you or with groups? Because, like, for example, we'll go camping, and there's, like, party sites where people will pull 3 campers up, and they'll have, like, a common area in the middle, right? Or you'll see people at, like, cruises, and the whole groups will have the same T-shirts on. Which one you going with? Hey. All right, let's wrap this one up. This one was a landslide. I am with you guys beyond belief, just the two of us. No, I don't want to plan. I don't want to have to be like, if we go at groups, I always compromise what I want to do. Always compromise what I want to do. I would rather just do what Sam and I want to do. And that's it. You know, that's just as simple as it gets. All right? Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. You and I. All right, last one. You may only keep one garment forever. Groups are slower, Arden. You're right. You can only keep one leg garment forever. Are you keeping jeans or are you keeping sweatpants? You may only keep one, meaning the other's gone forever. Which one you going with? Jeans or sweatpants? Jeans or sweatpants? Which one are you keeping? All right, what you got out there, guys? I'm very curious on this one. We are in America, so I'm sure I know the answer. Those are fine, Mike. Those are fine. Jeans. Buddy. Right, you can assume your weight stays the same. Jeans or sweatpants? Let's go. Let's go. Skinny jeans. Nope. Disqualified. Except the ladies. They can have them. Daniel. I do have good genes. Get it? Like genetics. That was my joke. That was my joke. Craig, joke's on you. I don't have pants on right now. True story. I don't have pants on. I don't ever wear pants in the house. Hate pants altogether. Yeah, guys, that's a little fun fact. No, not never. That's not true. I rarely live stream in in pants. Last one of the night, guys. We're going to get you out of here soon. I do, Andy. I do. That was like middle school. Middle school, high school. Rev. Some would say going commando. Dan Command, that's my name. No. Nice. What are the like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. They're like the like yoga pants that look like jeans. So funny. Nice. Nice, Kay. Let's go. Everybody. I did not, Andy, but all the kids around me did. All right, so the majority of the chat picked jeans. No surprise. Mine is sweatpants all day, every day. I do have a problem with one comment out there. Mr. August himself. Mr. August is the president of his fan club, as everybody should be. You should love yourself. He said, sweatpants are for the lazy. Wrong. I have not met a less lazy person than myself in this world, and I mean that. There's people right there with me that I have so much mutual respect for. I am the farthest thing in the world from being lazy, and that's not being cocky. That's not being arrogant. It's just freaking facts. I do nothing lazy. I'm allergic to lazy. If I feel like I'm getting lazy, I hit myself. I'm not kidding. I am unlazy to an unhealthy level, and if I wear pants, they're going to be joggers. They're going to be some kind of sweatpants. I am not lazy. I break there's a couple of things that have lazy stereotypes, right? Plant power, lazy people. Nope, that's me every night. Zero laziness. Jeans, don't wear them. Sweatpants, every day. There's an exception to every rule. Yep. That's a fact. That's a fact. Good sweatpant recommendation. Talentless. Jeff, talentless is a really good one. Yep. I don't own sweatpants. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that people that do are lazy. I don't own jeans. Most of you are very successful and own jeans. It doesn't mean that because I don't wear jeans, everyone sucks that wears jeans. So come on, man. But no, yeah, what do people lounge around the house in? They just go naked. Just buck naked. All right, final question before the final giveaway. What was the highlight of your weekend? What was the highlight of your weekend? Chinos? No, I didn't own them, but I know them. Yeah. I do not own a single pair of jeans. I don't either, Sarge. Not one. Yep. Booty shorts. I do not own booty shorts, but I do have some, what is that? What's the 5-inch? It's not inseam. I do have some shorter inseam shorts around here now. Dangerous. Especially when you're sitting and you don't want stuff getting shifted, and then like the pant or the short leg, you're like, oh, little peak right. No, watch out for that window, fellas. When you got those short inseams and you sit down, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. But what was the highlight of your weekend? What was the highlight? 22-year wedding anniversary. Congratulations. That's amazing. Sam and I are on 10 years married, I believe, or 11. 10 or 11. 10. No, 11. We're 11 years married. 15 years together. Yeah, 11 years married, 15 years together. But drop a comment in the chat, you guys. What was the highlight of your weekend? The highlight of your weekend. Nice, Kay. I did too, and I got that 3D printed play button by Ty. Love it. 22-year anniversary of divorce. Nice, nice. I just pictured Dan and Daisy Dukes. Why, Dan? Why? You're welcome. You're welcome, dude. Yeah. I'm not. Oh, man. I keep almost going too far. Then I bring it back. then I bring it back. I almost take it too far. All right. Let's go ahead and wrap it up here, you guys, with the final giveaway of the night. Then I'll drop a link in the chat in case you have not signed up yet, you guys. Boom, baby. Click the link, put your name, put your email, and you're all signed up. All signed up, you guys. Oh, good, Howard. I'm glad you're over that, man. Our weather was nasty here this weekend. Nasty, 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 I'll tell you. Nasty Nelly outside, getting all worked up. That nasty Nelly weather, playing silly fiddlesticks on the house, messing with my medicine. Nasty weather. Calm down out there, I tell you. Calm down, weather. All right. In a moment, if you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory. Big giveaway here, you guys. And this deal is going to be going for another 3 hours. 3 hours. Dan C, 15% off. Come on now. Spend $50, get a free mystery oil added to your order. Spend $100 to get the oil, the shower product added to your order for free and free shipping. Dan, was this combo up on Dr. Nick's? I was just curious, can you use just one of those oils alone, or should it be used in combination? Oh, with the Root Rise, you can use them alone. Yeah, absolutely. They sell them a la carte, or AKA individually. So yeah, if that's what you're asking. All right, guys, Root Rise, the 2 steps of the growth oil process. The Maintain, which is the peppermint rosemary beard oil, real essential oil peppermint, and the peppermint rosemary beard wash, the peppermint rosemary beard conditioner. Love the shampoo. Same here. It's in my shower right now. Yep, right now. All right. Let's get ready to draw this winner. And me to you, thank you guys for hanging out tonight. I had a blast. Hope you could feel the love in the air. I know I could. All right. Do we have in the building, dun, 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 the Jedi one himself, Mr. Mike Jedi? Come on down. Mike, are you out there? West Coast living, giveaway given. What up, dude? Is Mike in the building? If he is, he just won a really cool beard product giveaway from Dr. Nick's. Jedi Mike. There he is, the bearded Jedi in the house. Congrats, dude. You won. Jill will be reaching out to you for your government name. No, she'll just be reaching out to you for your shipping information if she doesn't have it already. I feel a sneeze coming, guys. Pardon. Oh, man. Ah. That rocked my whole world. Oh, my God. I think I threw out my chest. Oh. Oh. Oh, man. You guys ever, like, crack your sternum as an adult? It's, like, one of the worst pains of I do it, like, once a year. I think I just did it. Or it was a heart attack. One of the two. Golly. You guys ever crack your sternum by accident? Not fun, man. It hurts. I got like the bad goosebumps, like the radiating pain goosebumps. Man. Woo. And guys, tomorrow, Tuesday, 1 p.m., join the Dr. Nick's live stream. I co-host it every week. We're like hundreds of episodes and weeks in. Hundreds. I tell you, hundreds. All right. Yeah, nobody wanted to see that. It went beyond a good sneeze. It went too far. Like a good sneeze is so satisfying. When it hurts, it's too much. Yeah, those sneezes too much. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. No, thank you. No more. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out tonight. Shout out to Nick. Shout out to Jill. I know this is super late for them. I'm sorry. It's just how it works with my life. And guys, I'll see you on the stream tomorrow. I'm going to be up bright and early. And guess what? I'm going to bring the energy. I'm going to be fresh. And just for August, I'm going to wear my worst pair of sweatpants. And I'm not going to be any bit lazy tomorrow. I'm going to bring the energy from the moment I get up to the moment I go to bed just for August tomorrow. He's lit that fire under me. Now I got to try to get to sleep tonight. Good luck, Dan. Thanks, guys. I'm just going to talk to myself over here. All right, guys. If you need anything, reach out. For real. Email, Instagram, in the description of every video. Other than that, tonight was special, man. I appreciate you guys truly more than you know. Even though that phrase gets thrown around too much, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for changing my life for the better every single day. My name's Dan C. Bearded. I hope that you guys will always stay bearded, stay positive, and just for the live stream, love you guys.